Talk.
Jack. Things are cooling off a little bit here as we welcome you to Long County, to Ludowici, Georgia, as your Bacon County Red Raiders take on the Long County Blue Tide. This is a different Long County team than what we've been used to seeing over the past few years. They had played a very close ball game, and in a surprise to everyone in the region, Long County defeated Jeff Davis last week by a single point, which puts them right in the middle of the region mix as far as their opportunities to maybe extend playing time. They're going to be a major player in our region playoffs. This is Travis Peavy with you tonight, along with the quarterback, Matt Peavy. Matt, what's your feelings tonight?
We're ready for some football. Thank you for being patient with us. Had some difficulties back at the station tonight, but we are here, and we are 2 minutes and 26 seconds away from kickoff as Long County captains are taking the field, number 65, number 1, number 5, number 59. And for the Red Raiders of Bacon County, they're going to be in their black tops, black hats, white tops with red pants. It looks good out here.
It looks really good.
Peter Simmons, number 52, and it looks like that is that Ametris Williams?
I think so.
Ametris Williams is the captain for the Raiders tonight, but we are definitely ready to rock and roll here from around the area tonight. We got a few games going on in region of importance. Vidalia took a big loss last week to another injury and took a loss to McIntosh. Vidalia is hosting Groves tonight. Of course, we're here, Bacon County, and Long County is hosting us. A good-looking crowd with us right now. Benedictine is going to murder Bryan traveling to Bryan tonight. And the big game other than ours, McIntosh travels to Jeff Davis tonight as Jeff Davis got beat, kind of upset really. Probably not by the Long County Blue Tide fans, but by everybody in our region last week here, 27-24 in the last minutes of the ball game. And so that's going to be a big game that we're going to be paying close attention to tonight. But we are ready. Got some injuries that our sideline reporter Shane Bennett is with us. He'll report that as soon as we get him connected up and ready to roll in just a few moments. And
he's waving to us now. He's got Coach Ken Kofer. Shane, come to us. This is Shane Bennett with our Family Vision Care Eyes on the Field.
Hey, guys. I got Coach Kofer with me. We're just going to kind of talk about the pregame hype. And, Coach, coming into this game, Long County off a big win last week against Jeff Davis. Our guys coming off a hard loss at Benedictine. What's the key to this game tonight? What do you got to do to get these kids up for tonight?
I think we're up. We good group of kids right here. They work hard all the time. I think they're focused, ready to play somebody that's not in the top 10 in the state somewhere or other. So are we. It's been a tough 3 weeks. But it's just made us better. Even taking those 2 losses in a row, I definitely think it's made us better, and for that process going into the playoffs later in the year. But this is game number 1 right here. We have to get after this crew, and they look a lot better than they have than last year, and they're very upbeat. Got a young head coach. He's doing a good job.
Yeah, we got nothing to take for instance or take for granted here with Long County because they're going to come out ready to play ball, especially after the big win last week. So what's the key to tonight, Coach? What do you got to do?
40 plus, no turnovers, and we got to have 3 from them. We got to tackle a lot better. That's the key.
All right, Coach, good luck to you. See you at halftime.
But there you have it. Pretty much control the line of scrimmage, score a lot of points, and tackle.
I think that is going to be the key. It's whether or not we're going to be able to get the athletes of Long County down on the field. Brent Johnson, who is one of the guys that is our technology teacher at the school, and we don't never give him enough shout-outs for him and his technology department as they help us get ready for our broadcast every week. But as he was saying today, the key to this game, I think, is we need to hit them fast. We need to hit them early, and I agree with that assessment. If we can put them behind the 8 ball really quick, they're not used to winning a lot over here, and if we get them down early, but if they are able to hang around with us, I've got a feeling we're going to be in a dogfight tonight. We're going to bite off all that we can chew if we let them get in it early. We need to keep our hands on the football, not give up anything cheap, and make sure that we don't have any turnovers. If our offense continues to execute as it's executed so far this season, I feel like our offense can score. It's just a matter of not whether our defense is going to be able to keep them out of the end zone.
And that's right. We're here as the Raiders have taken the field. The front line stands at about the 53-yard line. Long County is going to kick back deep to receive for the Raiders is number 10, Ignacio Washington. And I think that's Kevin Merritt back for the Raiders. Nope, that's Trey. Ignacio's going to take it at about the 5, and he's got a wall in front of him. And there he goes, shoots up the middle across the 30, and he's brought down, tackled on the play by number 50 for Long County. It broke through as that was a nice wall by the Raiders, and they will take over on about the 32-yard line.
That's Braden Bohavecki. We're going to call him Braden tonight. That's Braden. Oh, Braden, number 50.
Good job there for Braden.
And Long County is big. Their defensive line is big.
They're going to come out.
And their linebackers are big.
And Long County is going to come out, and their defense is going to be a 3-5 look. It looks like a 3-4 stack, really. We've got our shotgun package, Aubrey in at quarterback. He brings Brody in motion. Brody hands the ball. He cuts upfield. He's met in the backfield, but he gets back to the line of scrimmage as he was met by a host of Blue Tide in the backfield. One of their big guys down there. We're going to be working on those numbers. Looks like number 88 for Long County. He's a big guy there. And that is 88. He's a senior.
Darvis Holmes, he's a nose tackle.
This time we've got 2 wide receivers. We got twins to the top. Aubrey barks it, brings Brody in. He's going to fake it in his belly step. He's going to throw deep. Got a man open. And he's caught by Ignacio at the 40, and he's tackled at the 35-yard line. What a throw and catch there.
Outstanding. Ignacio split the seam. The safety was late coming over, and that was just a perfect throw. That looked like one of those Saturday throws there.
That was a good throw by our senior quarterback, Aubrey Carter, and the chains are going to move. And we're across the 50 for the first time tonight on the second play of the ball game. Wesley Cawthorn in at the fullback position. We got Twins to the left side here. Aubrey takes the snap. He's going to roll to the left and throw a quick out to Snell. He catches it. He makes a move, cross down to about the 22-yard line, and close to a Raiders first down. It'll be 2nd and 7. Second and 3.
Aubrey really has got where when he comes to his offside, when he rolls to his left, he squares his shoulders very well to throw the ball. Talk to me about that a little bit, quarterback.
That's the key. Good feet, good shoulders by our quarterback who has gotten better each game and really been really good for the season. They actually spotted that, and it's going to be a first down for the Raiders. We've got a stacked Twins look with Wesley Cawthorn to the right of Aubrey. Aubrey takes the snap real quick. He's going to put it in the belly of Cawthorn, and he's got a hole. He's up across the field. Touchdown!
Touchdown! Touchdown, Red Raiders. This is a recipe for success, my friend. With 10 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter, your Red Raiders have already put 6 on the board.
It's a good run by Wesley Cawthorn. As if you're looking at it from behind, the hole was set up to the left, but he did a Nick Chubb and cut back to the middle and then back to the left for a score. Good job, young man. And we're going to go for 2 here. Nacio's got it. He's going to roll out. He's going to dump it to Aubrey. Two-point conversion.
Good. Everything's clicking.
And we started off early. It's 8-0 here. You're listening to 93.5, the Eagle.
Try to stay away from a coach with a headset. Did you hear me? Yeah, that's about all of them. That's how I get on my cheese. I got to find out what's going on. That first play was supposed to be in the pass, too. They just missed it, or it would have been a long one on the first one. Welcome back, everybody. Aubrey Carter lines up to kick it off, and we're about to see what Long County's got as far as offense is concerned.
That's right. Aubrey's going to kick it from the 40, and he's going to kick a little pooch kick that's going to be a fair catch and caught at about the, what's that, the
34-yard line, 33. 33-yard line, the Long County 33-yard line, little pooch kick. It gives them a little bit of yardage on the kickoff, but it takes away most of the time the ability to break the long one, and I'm not sure I don't like that play. I think I like that play.
Well, we're going to see the Long County Tide offense for the first time tonight, and just looking at them on the field, they are a good-looking group. Number 8's their quarterback. He's a shifty little guy. They're going to be in shotgun formation, same formation as the Raiders. Going to take the snap, put it in there. They're going to hand it off, and he's going to get the corner. Big number 21 bounces out, but he's met by some Raiders. Good pursuit there by Wesley Cawthorn, our linebacker. And good job by the Snell kid who is playing cornerback this week for us because we have some suspensions or some people didn't travel this week. And that's going to be a gain of 4, 2nd and 6 for Long County. They're going to hurry to the line. This time they've got trips up to the top. Number 8 is going to take the snap here, and he's going to drop back in a little quick little dump pass, and we're there. And tackle.
Great play.
Great pursuit there by number 23 for the Raiders.
Kevontae Merritt, that was a great play. We got 2 new corners out there. That was a great play by Kevontae. He read it perfectly and closed, and Long County's now 3rd and about 8.5. A long 8.
3rd down, and they're giving them 9 on the scoreboard, so 3rd down and 9. Trips down to the bottom of your screen here, and that quarterback's in the backfield with a fullback. He's going to take the snap, and he's going to roll, and this guy can run. Now he's going to throw it. Got a man wide open, but the pass is short and incomplete at the 45-yard line, and that's going to bring on 4th down and 9 in the punting team for the Blue Tide. That's a prime example of not getting your shoulder square.
Well, I think you're exactly right. And I want to say this about Long County. They got a couple of big, good-looking receivers. And when I say big, I'm talking 6'1", 6'2" type receivers. One of them may even be 6'4". And, they're in pretty good shape. I mean, as far as the way they look, and they look like they got pretty good speed. I will say number 25 for them, which is, I'm trying to look at his name real quick, Jamin Davis. He was the one that was trying to cover Ignacio a while ago.
Trey Stewart stands back at about the 40-yard line. It's a good end-over-end punt. Trey's going to take it on the run. He's crossed the 40. He gets a block there at the 50 and knocked out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. And are we going to get a block in the back, or did we get away with it?
It was very, very close, very close. And that was Demetrius Williams, and he just sent one of their guys to the la-la land, another one of his big licks.
Good job by Demetrius there on the play. He did get his head across apparently. Our offense is going to come out, and Long County's big boys have already got their hands on their hip. It's a good-looking linebacker they got.
Sure
this
is.
time we're in our ace package. Got twins to the top and the bottom. Aubrey's going to roll to his right. He's got protection, and he's got the corner. What's he going to do with it? He cuts up and gets about 5 before he's knocked out of bounds.
Good play.
Good play by Aubrey.
And that was a very good play by Ignacio clearing them out, man. He had 2 guys with their backs to Aubrey running with him, which left the lane open on the outside. Second down and 5.
Good little wall there for the Raiders, the backside blocking, so that Aubrey could get to the corner. Nice job by the big guys up front. We've got trips out here spread out wide. Aubrey's going to take it, and he's going to hand it to KJ underneath, who's got a hole. Aubrey kept it, and he got a first down. Good run by the quarterback. And that was a quarterback read option and a misread by Aubrey, but he did a good job of following the fullback into the hole where he should have given the ball to begin with. We're going to speed it up here. Nacio's up top all by himself. They are in cover 2 with 2 safeties. This time he's going to hand it to KJ, who's got a hole, very patient, and a gain of about 5. So far,
I'll take that
Rev,
all day. Yeah.
we're pushing these guys off the line pretty good. Big Dakota Screws down there. Big Akeem Peterson.
These 2 guys, we've run behind them all year, 2 big seniors.
Number 56, George Lopez. It's good to have George back as he was battling some sickness. And Andrew Bloodsworth, our right tackle, doing a good job so far. We've got trips down to the left. KJ's in the backfield. A little quick screen to Brody. He catches it. He's got 5, 6, 7. He makes a spin move down the sideline. They still haven't brought him in. Another spin move. What a play.
That was an awesome
My
play.
Lord, what a run by Brody down to about the 4. That's the 6-yard line. However, what I'm talking about, 2 spin moves close to the sideline. Great run by Brody Fitchett.
Brody looked outstanding on that play. That was I'll have to give him a 10 on that.
We've got number 1 in, and it looks like we jumped early, but they're not going to call it. And Demetrius down to the 2-yard line.
Yes.
Well, so far they've already let us get away with a couple of things, but we'll take it. Demetrius is going to stay in, and we're going to speed it up. We're down at the 2-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. 8-0 Raiders already on top, and Demetrius gets it. He's got a hole. He falls in there. Touchdown. Are they going to call it?
They're going to call it across the field.
Touchdown Raiders.
Touchdown Red Raiders. How about another 6?
Power football. That's going to put it up to 14-0 here with 8:05, and just like that, 4 minutes into the game, and we have whack.
Brent Johnson called it. He had the recipe for success. He said we need to hit them and score 2 early, and that's exactly what we've done.
Good job, Raiders. We're going to line up this time and see if we go for 2 this time. And we do. He snaps it, and this time he makes a quick move and shoots right up the hole. 2-point conversion's good.
Oh, that's awesome.
16-0.
16-0 with 8:05 left in the first quarter. Your Red Raiders are on top, and boy, with this machine is running. You're listening to Red Raider Radio on 93.5 The Eagle.
Here to Louisville, Georgia, the Raiders are up 16-0, 8:04 left, and we're going to go down to our Family Vision Care Eyes on the Field. Shane Bennett, talk to us a little bit.
Hey, guys, y'all had it exactly right. We got some new cornerback. Snell is starting at corner for the first time ever tonight. Coach Lankford said he was excited about him doing. He's probably one of the best we have, and he should do a good job. And he's already made impact over there. Offensively, Coach K said that he's going to try to be a little bit more 60-40 tonight, throwing the ball because of missing big number 7 back there running the football. But right now, it has not seemed to slow us up any because it's all business here on the sidelines right now.
And we are all business on the sideline and on the field. Long County handed it to their big running back, number 33, and a good shoelace tackle by Wesley Cothran as he was taking on 2 blockers there. Number 8 drops back for Long County, and that's what he's going to try to do. And, boy, is he fast. And he's got the middle. Looks like we got some laundry on the field as he gained about 15 to 20 yards on the scramble, but it's going to come back.
It's in the area of holding.
It's got to be holding there.
Holding, that's the call.
And that is the thing about the Raiders. We're not big up front, but we are quick all over the field.
That their quarterback looks to be one that is dangerous. He's I remember him from last year, and we had a time stopping him when on the busted play was their best play.
Well, that was a busted play. Kind of looked like Nick Marshall from Wilcox County years ago, or from Auburn. Clinch County's up 8-0 on Wilcox County. Brantley 6-0 on Cook. Ware County 15-0 on Bradwell. Long County's going to come to the line, and they've got twins to the top and the bottom. Number 33 in at fullback, number 8 at quarterback for the Blue Tide. He's looking at the line, and he barks it, and he drops straight back. And we're going to just a little screen set up, but we're all over it, but we missed the tackle. Missed another tackle, and he's rumbling down the sideline, and a host of Raiders finally bring him down after a gain of about 11 on the play, and they'll go back to 3rd down and probably 8.
3rd and 7, I would say. That was a play where Ignacio come up, and he was trying to go for the interception, and by doing so, he missed the tackle. But he'll get it next time. He'll get the interception next time, and if he does, he's carrying it home.
Big 3rd down here. They're going to come back out, and this time he's going to roll, and we have a false start on number 10 down at the bottom of the field, and we literally have a blue flag thrown on the field.
That's in honor of prostate cancer, I think. This week, it's the other than lung cancer, the number 1 killer of males is prostate cancer. So, gentlemen, go get you a blood test and see how everything stacks up.
So already early for the Tide, it has been a struggle, and early for the Raiders, we're up 16-0, 6:49 here in the first quarter, and I think we've ran maybe 6 offensive plays.
Hadn't ran very many. This is a big play right here. We really need to get off the field.
Let's go, guys. They're going to be in their doubles, and they're looking to the sideline to get a call. Number 8 makes the call, and he takes the snap. And this time he's just going to go straight draw up the middle, and he's met hard and tackled. And who's that holding on to him down there? I can't see him. That's just a pile. But Demetrius Williams there holding him, tackling him. He was still trying to go. He was laying on top of Demetrius, and they're going to bring their punt team out.
You know what I noticed just then? We didn't call it out, but Anthony Madison, number 25, who also plays running back, was lined up in the nose position. Quickness, my friend.
Coaches.
Anthony, what does he weigh, 175 pounds maybe?
Maybe. No, he's probably a little bit bigger than that.
Okay.
He's a good-looking athlete.
He's a good-looking athlete.
He's got maybe 175. You do a better job of judging that stuff than me.
I just look at him and say, I'm twice as heavy as he is.
Trey Stewart's back deep at the 35-yard line. It's an end-over-end ugly punt, and he's going to pick it up on the go, and he's down the sideline. He bursts of speed, and he's hit hard at the 45 or 44-yard line. I'm sorry, 46.
That was a good play by Trey.
It was a good play.
That was probably a 25 or 30-yard difference, don't you think?
Yes, definitely. He picked the ball up at about the 30 and cleared the 45-yard line. We're at the 46 is where we'll take over, and field position helps.
If he would have continued to let that ball roll, it probably rolled another 10 or 15 yards. So that was about a 30-yard swing right there.
Surprisingly, Trey has done a very good job for his first year of that duty. We've got a heavy set in, and this time Jules in, and he throws it deep, and it's overthrown too deep on the play.
Yeah, they pressed Ignacio at the top of the. I say at the top of the screen. If you're looking at the field, the Raiders are actually running right to left, and Ignacio was near our bench, and they actually bumped him, threw him off the timing a little bit.
Good call by our coaching staff, as Jules is known as our runner, and we stacked it in there, but that little play action on first down. This time he's going to take it, and this time he's going to pull it out of the belly, and he's going to get the corner, and he's got a man, and he's got some room. 45, and he steps out of bounds at about the 44-yard line, and a gain close to a Raiders first down.
Very close.
So far, we can see that their size makes them a little bit slower than us. 5:23 here. It's 16-0 your Raiders, and that's going to be should be third down. There it is, third down and a long 2 or third down and 3 for the Raiders.
I think they're measuring right here. It's going to be really close.
We have had some funny instances this year so far with our chain crews, have we not?
We have Shane Bennett down on the field with us with your eyes on the field for your family vision care eyes on the field. Shane, what's going on down there?
What are you talking about? The marking for the first down there, the chain gang. He's trying to get things together here. The few knots at the chain there to say. But offensively, guys, we're as a machine tonight as we've been, I think, all year long, and that's missing big number 7, and just they're hitting on all cylinders right now. And offensively, as far as calling it from the sidelines, coaches, that first play that we called from scrimmage there was a run, but should have been a pass. We would have scored probably on that first pass. He was wide open down about the 35-yard line, standing all by himself, and we just missed that call. But they're sticking exactly to their game plan, about 60-40. Coach talked to him just a second ago. Coach K is really happy, which I would be too, with a 16-0 lead here with about 5 left in the first quarter.
Looks like it's third in the inches, and when I mean inches, I'm talking maybe only 2 or 3 inches.
And we're in that heavy horseman with Wesley Cawthorn in at the fullback and just waiting for the whistle. He takes it. He's going to run to the right side. He's met in the backfield, and boy, he just missed the hole there as he had a hole to his left. But he tried to run and stay with where his blockers were, and it didn't happen. See what Coach decides to do here is he's definitely going to be short unless we just get a lucky spot. Actually, we got false start. They're calling a false start now on the Raiders. So that's going to move us back. And
I actually saw one of our linemen twitch, and I didn't know if the umpire or the referee saw it over here because we're looking for yellow laundry, and they're throwing blue tonight. And Long County's blue, so it's
now we're going to shift into the horseman formation. Wesley's going to bark a hard count and didn't get them to jump. Good discipline by that defense with 3 down linemen and 4 linebackers. And when we're in this set with 2 wide receivers, they really have 5 linebackers. They're stacked in that box, and Wesley gets it. He runs off to the side. He's got a big gain across the 40 and a first down for the Raiders, and Wesley has been on fire so far.
Something that a lot of people don't know about Wesley Cawthorn, and in inline running, he may be the fastest runner, fastest player that we have on our team. Everybody thinks it's Ignacio, but in a foot race, Wesley actually beat him. So Wesley has quite a bit of speed for a fullback.
Jules still in at quarterback. He's going to shift Wesley to his, and he's going to hand it to him, and he's got a hole. He's just pushing, making something out of nothing, and that something's going to be about 5-yard gain.
Great
Second
play.
5.
And we are machine-like. It's just like we're not missing a beat. Anthony Madison lined up at one of the wing positions.
He is a big asset to this team. And Cawthorn's this time he's going to bounce it back to his left, and he runs into some big guys. Ball at the 30, and that's going to be third down and short. And that's where we want to stay in our kind of offense. Third down and short. Jules still in at quarterback, and we've pretty much got our running package in. Anthony Madison in the backfield. KJ Castile, another fullback in the backfield. This time Jules going to shift to that horseman formation. They're going to try to run to the right, and Big Dakota Scrooge pulled his hand up, went back down, and that's going to be false start. Back us up again and make it third down and probably 8 for the Raiders. See what the coaches decide to do here. We have stuck to this 2-quarterback system, and that's exactly what I was just thinking. That as if I was in the coach's mind, I was fixing to get to it. They run Aubrey onto the field in this passing down. It's good to have that 2-quarterback system to keep people off, but sometimes when the offense is moving, you need to stick with what's best. Aubrey going to take it. This time he's going to throw it to number 1, and he's got some running room, and he's got the sideline, down the sideline, and he runs over a guy. First down for the Raiders.
Fantastic. Senior to a senior. Aubrey Carter, number 11, our quarterback, to senior number 1, Ametris Williams.
And he just got a nickname from me. I don't care what they call him, but he is known as the Punisher for the rest of the season. He punishes people. We've got trips up to the right. It's first down, And close. There we go. He's going to fake it, and Aubrey's going to shoot. And he's going to go up the middle, and he's got a hole. He's at the 5, bouncing around, down at the 6. And that's a first and goal for the Raiders and a good run by Aubrey Carter.
That was a very good run. I don't know what happened. It looked like there was a mix-up out wide.
To be honest with you, Rev, it looked like the ball, it was a quick screen, and the ball slipped out of Aubrey's hand, and he caught it with his other hand almost. And then he just took down and run.
Well, does that go down as a pass play or a run play?
He passed to himself. That's an illegal move. We've got trips up to the top, Wesley Cawthorn in, and Aubrey's going to roll that way, and he's got a man in the corner, and good decision to throw it out of bounds as we had coverage on the play there. As that's a tight space now to try to throw that ball, and it's going to be second and goal.
Isn't it about time to run Anthony Madison out into the flats where he's been open all year?
It's been open all year. You're right about that. And I tell you what, that's the one area where Aubrey has helped this team so far this year is eliminating mistakes, and that was a good job of throwing that ball out of bounds.
I don't want to say it's been the best play all night, but from a quarterback standpoint, it was a very good play.
Threw it up high, give his guy a chance. Only his guy a chance. And Aubrey's getting the signals from the sideline. Wesley Cawthorn to his left, and he's going to roll that way, and he's got Snell. Oh, and a throw is low, but about the only place you could put it is that was good coverage by number 1, Xavier Stapleton. He's a junior and a good-looking DB there, and to be honest with you, if he throws that ball
it's a pick
high, it's picked to the 6 to the house. That was a good job. Third and goal for the Raiders.
Here comes Anthony Madison.
3:08 here and ticking. In the first quarter, the Red Raiders are up 16-0, and Long County, I guess you can say they've kind of made it tough on this drive as they've got us to some third down and longs, but we've converted.
We got Ignacio Washington on an island out top, and we got Anthony Madison, and I'm looking. I know we're going to a horseman package here.
Yep, we got our big guy in there, and Demetrius is going to take it, and he's going to follow that hole, and he punishes some people. Touchdown! Oh, he's going to mark him. He's got to mark him short.
Surely he's going to throw his
drug
hands
some
up.
people in there. He's looking at the spot, and he's going to mark him short. That referee is trying to make it to a collegiate level, but it ain't going to happen because that was a terrible call and a good effort, and we're going to run quick and stay in our horsemen. And it's 4th and goal here for the Raiders, and looks like Long County is going to take a timeout. And that's probably a good timeout with them. We'll take a quick 30-second break. You're listening to 93.5, The Eagle.
Hey, guys. Coach Thompson wanted me to tell y'all to remind everybody that the middle school softball conference has been canceled for tomorrow. These teams we're playing going to have to get a chain crew that's in better shape. We're killing them.
County Red Raiders 16-0 with 2:41 left. It's 4th and goal, and we lined up to go for it, and Long County called a timeout. And if you're listening to us tonight, we do apologize for earlier, but at least you caught the game. And here comes our Raiders, and it looks like we're going to go for it here as we're marching our heavy package out, and they're going to keep their defense on the field. It's going to be an interesting call here.
It is going to be interesting.
Do you get creative, or do you pound the Punisher right up the middle?
Well, they haven't been able to stop him. And I think I'm going to go with my percentages and just see if what's going to happen.
We're going to run off to the left, and they meet him, but he falls forward. Touchdown, Raiders!
Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Good call by our coaching staff. As I tell you, Wesley starts leaning a little early on there. I'm just waiting for another flag, but it didn't happen. Good job by our offense and by our Red Raiders. 22-0 now, and the first quarter is not over. Is it? Can you say we're a little bit upset from last week's performance? Nacio's going to take it to go for 2, and he's just going to dance around, throws it in the back. Oh! And just did throw it out of bounds. And good play by the Raiders. 2:35 here. It's 22-0. Your Red Raiders on top, and we're going to stay right here and talk about it. We've been told by our athletic director, Mike Thompson, which we appreciate all that he does for us, that the middle school conference tournament or conference game has been canceled for tomorrow and will be softball will be rescheduled. I have a few scores that you may be interested in. Clinch County 8 Wilcox County 6, Brantley County 12, Cook County nothing, Fitzgerald 14-0 on Early. The Brooks County Trojans, who we faced last year, 21-0 over Pelham, and Atkinson County 7-0 over Lanier. Ware County 23, Bradwell Institute 0. Aubrey Carter's doing the kicking duties for the Raiders, and he puts the ball down at the 40-yard line. And back deep for the Blue Tide is number 3 and number 4. They're going to receive. This time Aubrey's going to do a little pooch kick, and number 11 fair catches it again, and this time it looks like it's going to be close to the 30-yard line, which is the same spot that they started before. Be sure to stay tuned with us. Don't turn your dial, because we have a special guest at the end of the first quarter in about 2 minutes and 30 seconds who is visiting our Raiders. One of our Raiders who played for us for 4 strong years, Tron Folsom, is going to be with Shane Bennett in just a few moments. We're going to hear from Tron.
Tron's a freshman at Troy State University, and we're excited about him. He really looks good. I talked to him before the game. Look forward to that interview.
Number 8 and he's going to take the snap, and he's going to run straight up the field, bounces outside, and a good tackle by Wesley Cothran, who has been in on just about every tackle, him and Ametris Williams.
And our linebackers are really playing good.
That time our safety, Trey Stewart, came downhill fast. Reminded me of another safety we used to have, Tron Folsom and Drell Green.
That's right.
So we've got twins to both sides for Long County. Number 8's going to take it, and he's going to get outside, and he's got a hole up the middle, but he's tackled short of the first down, and that'll be 3rd down and about 1. It's clear that very quickly they scratched their little game plan, and they're going to snap the ball to number 8. Stop number 8, and you win the game.
They may be going to run him and then drop back and try to hit a deep pass or something, but
I just feel very confident in our speed.
Yeah, Jesus is coming in to play a defensive end position right here.
And he's going to try to get out. He got a man, and it's just a poor throw. Man wide open in the flats, and the ball's going to fall incomplete. And it's going to be 4th down and 1, down 22-0. I'm pretty sure that Long County is probably going to try to go for it.
I would. I definitely would.
And I tell you exactly what I'd do. I'd run number 8 right up the middle. And if you're the defense,
stop him.
I would blitz right up the middle. They got tall, lanky receivers, but so far they've struggled to get the ball to him. They almost got us to jump. That's Jesus Brown, but he didn't. 4th and inches. Going to shift it.
He's coming this way.
And there he goes. He's going to get it, and he's got enough as he bounces outside. It's a 1st down and more, and he crosses close to the 50-yard line.
Good tackle by LaGondrick Snell.
And a 1st down. We just couldn't get to him. He had some big boys out in front, and all they needed was about 6 inches on the play, and that's their first down conversion of the night. 1:27 left in the first quarter, 22-0. Red Raiders on top of the Blue Tide.
I just don't understand, that they look as good on the hoof as any team that I've seen.
They are with their
maybe not quite as good as Benedictine, but
their first-year coach, and he brings a lot of energy to the game. Number 8's going to take it and run a little quarterback counter, and he gets to the edge, a gain of about 3 or 4, but he's brought down by K.J. Brown, who's a very active linebacker.
Well, quite honestly they didn't call it. I don't know if they didn't see it or whatever, but one of their offensive linemen had Jesus Brown and was tackling him in the backfield. He was disrupting everything.
We're under a minute here, and it's 2nd down and 6 for the Long Tide, and they're finally across the 50. He's going to dump it underneath, and it's tipped or in and out of the hands of number 4, as when the ball came, he was looking for the Punisher.
Yeah. Stephon Adderley is their H-back. Number 4 was coming up underneath our linebackers, and I guarantee you he's seen the film where Ametris Williams has lit people up, and he was expecting any minute for his clock to get clean.
It takes a lot of courage to go across the middle. This time they're going to send that young man, number 4, into motion to the top where they have trips, and they're going to roll the quarterback there. Xavion Brown bringing pressure and another poor throw, and it falls about a yard short of the receiver who was open. 37 seconds, and it's 4th and 5 here. Ball on the 45.
Being an old receiver, even though that ball was thrown away, if that receiver, rather than rounding off his route, if he'd have planted and come back, he could have made that reception, but he just rounded it off and stopped.
He didn't get his head around early.
No, he didn't get it around.
Wilcox comes in for the Raiders at defensive end, and they're going for it. Oh, we had him in the backfield, but we let him loose, and that's when he's dangerous. And it's going to be it looks like we're going to get the spot from one judge. He's going to spot it at the 41 for a first down, and the other judge is going to run in and spot it at the 42.
No, they didn't get it. Not
It's
according
gonna
to the
be
spot across the field.
4th down attempt, and it's very close. We put on a good rush there, just couldn't grab a hold of him in the backfield.
I believe he's going to be a little bit close, or a little bit short, at least where I've got it
This will
spotted.
be huge for the Raiders of Bacon County if they're short here and they hold them on this down. And they're going to stretch it, and he's short. First down for the Raiders.
First down, Red Raiders, way to be.
The 41-yard line. Good job, young men, as we chased him down.
Boy, I thought he'd got it, didn't you?
Oh, it was close.
It was
very,
close.
very
Good
close.
job for the Red Raider defense.
They actually did a good job of spotting that as well, because the judge come in to the hash that was in and spotted it. So it was a good spot by the officials.
This line, or this side judge over here has done a real good job, to be honest with you. He looks like he's calling things about as fair as he can call them.
I just can't get over how big Long County is. We're going to send Xavier Hayes in motion to the top, and Aubrey's going to roll that way. And he's got him wide open, and he dumps it, and it's caught. First down and more. Xavier Hayes across the 45-yard line down at the 43, 44. First down, Raiders.
Good route, good play.
Nice, crisp route.
Just pitching and catching, pitching and
Xavier
catching.
is a fan of the New England Patriots, and he ran a route like Julian Edelman then. We got twins to the top. Aubrey's going to send Demetrius across to the left, and he's going to roll that way, and he's got Demetrius in the flats, and a poor throw by Carter that time, as it was a yard behind Demetrius.
Did that ball get tipped?
I don't know if it got tipped or not. It was a very bad throw, so we're going to say it got tipped, as Aubrey has been on target all day long. And see if Aubrey can break the record and go 24 for 25. 7 seconds.
Wearing the right number, isn't he?
7 seconds left. Yes, he is. In the first quarter, 22-0. Your Red Raiders on top. Aubrey's going to roll back to his left, and we pick up the blitz, and he throws it back cross, and it's almost picked off as the safety was just reading the eyes of the quarterback.
That was a good play by that safety.
It's going to be 3rd down and 10 now for the Raiders as we tried to sneak one in. And it just did not work. Boy, I want KJ. Did you see the block KJ Brown?
I did not see it. I was looking downfield. Did he lay somebody away?
They brought a blitz, and he stepped up in there and knocked him back into traffic. Just took him out of the play and set the corner for Aubrey.
Be honest, I was looking down. I wasn't expecting him to throw back like he was, and we had enough for a first down if he had thrown out here.
Just a trick play trying to go. Number 14 is going to go in motion, and he's going to run across the middle, and we're going to drop a screen, and it's wide open. We got some big hefties out front, and he's down across the 30, and he's crossing the field, across the 20, down at about the 15.
Great play call.
A screen play on the field. And
what we got right here.
I think the coaches barked the signal as they're going to get a false start, probably on Snell here, as he started in motion, stopped, and then went back in motion. There's nothing wrong with that as long as nobody else is moving.
How's he calling ineligible ineligible man downfield on a screen pass?
That was just strange, and that's exactly what he's calling, and Coach Kofer's not going to be happy about that. It's the end of the first quarter, but before we go down to Shane Bennett and talk to our outstanding senior who graduated last year, a freshman in college, Tron Folsom, we're going to wait and see what the officials.
Well, you can't end a quarter or a half on a penalty. If the penalty is accepted, and I don't see any reason that it would not be accepted.
They're still working it out here, as we did a great job on 3rd down to 10 of dropping back and throwing a screen pass. And, boy, our big hefties, man, we had 5 of them out in front. And you're only supposed to have 3, so maybe I'm telling on us. Maybe we weren't downfield. But we had a crew out in front setting a block, and here comes the official. They waved the flag off. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Let's go down to Shane Bennett on the sideline, our Family Vision Care.
Eyes on the field.
Shane?
Hey, guys, I got one of Bacon County's own. Mr. Katron Folsom is home from Troy State University, one of the big guys from last year and the last 4 years, actually. Tron's been a big part of Bacon County football. Tron, buddy, you've been up there for a while now. What do you say? What would you say is your biggest impact here that's helped you when you went to Troy?
Basically doing all my work in classroom and hard on working in the weight room and on and off the field it's basically academically what really got me to where I need to be, because in the classroom, I'm already ahead of each other because I already know a lot of stuff that I already did from high school. And then the weight room, we do a lot of similar stuff that we do in high school and college. So basically, if you get what you need to do in the weight room in high school, you'll basically be doing some of the similar stuff around in college.
Man, I hope the teachers are listening to that. Tron, what do you weight room wise? Coach K does a good job in the weight room. How would you compare our weight room to what you're doing up at Troy?
Like the workouts that we do is somewhat similar because we have fast-paced workouts and they be like short and quick. And we do a lot of stuff with the bands in college that we did in high school. And like the up-tempo runs that we did in the high school is basically just the same. So the workouts are quite similar to college.
All right. Tron, good to have you back, brother. Good to see you. Hey, guys, I think he's put on about 15 lbs. He looks good. I'm proud he's back with us tonight.
Well, thank you, Shane. I talked to him a little bit. He says he's in at 215, and I think he played about 195 or 200 last year. So he tells me they're either going to keep him at a safety, depending on how much weight he gains, or possibly putting him at an outside linebacker. Just an outstanding athlete with outstanding speed and skill.
He's already learned that you get it done in the classroom before. We're going to take the snap here and going to hand it to KJ, who's got a hold. He's pushing some people around, a gain of about 4 for the Raiders. And it's going to be second down and 6.
I want to give a shout-out to Coach Ken Kofer because I think he absolutely talked that officiating crew out of that flag a while ago. He brought him over to himself. And I think what he was trying to tell them is, look, that's a screen pass. That's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. And as long as it's thrown behind the line of scrimmage, then you can't have an ineligible player downfield.
Aubrey is getting the signals from the sideline. He's going to send Brody Fitchett in motion. Makes it trips to the right, and he's going to do a quick screen to Ignacio, and that ball is low and incomplete as Aubrey got lit up after the throw there. They brought a heavy blitz from the outside, and we picked the guy up on the outside, and the inside tackle broke free. Just a busted assignment there by our line, who's been doing an outstanding job tonight, as we've got 22 points on the board, and you couldn't do it if you took those big guys away. We're going to come out here in trips. We've got Ignacio, Xavier Hayes, and Demetrius Williams, the Punisher, down to the right. This time he's going to drop back, and he's looking. He's going to dump it out to KJ, who makes a good cut. He's cut across field, and he's got days of grass.
He goes score.
Touchdown! What a play by the Raiders. And their coach is barking about a block in the back, but that was a great play for the Raiders as KJ Brown caught a screen out of the backfield, or just a little dump pass, and made a quick juke. And, boy, do we have some athletic young men on our team.
I'm telling you, it's 26 or 28 to nothing right now. We line up in this, I don't even know what you would call this play.
And this time we're going to attempt the extra point for the first time tonight. And it's been the strategy of our coaching staff. If we go for it early, we keep going for it till we don't get it.
That's right.
And then when we do, we bring on Aubrey Carter, who up to this point of the season has been money, money, money. Jules Holden, he gets the snap down and the whistle blown, as thank God the whistle was blown because I just jinxed him. A very bad kick by Aubrey there, but we're going to reset, and he heard the whistles. That's what happened. So they're going to back us up as there was a false start on the play. Lee County Trojans 28, Mitchell nothing. Irwin County 14-7 over Telfair. In your Honda South Georgia game of the week, Turner County 14, Charlton nothing.
Wow.
That's a jaw dropper there. Fitzgerald 20-0 over Early County. We're just trying to find scores from around the region. Aubrey kicks it this time. The kick is up, and it's no good. It had the distance, but it was off to the left. 11:09 here in Ludowici, Georgia. The Red Raiders 28, Blue Tide nothing. You're listening to 93.5, The Eagle.
Team is about to kick the ball deep. I don't expect us to do anything much different than what we've already tried. either a pooch kick or one time we did try an onside kick.
I'm ready to see the stats for this first half. Shane always does a good job. This time we're going to try a little onside, try to sneak it in, but he kicked it a little too hard. No damage done, as this time we give him a little bit of room to work. Ball's going to start at the 35 for the Blue Tide, who have struggled on offense. Is it because of their scheme, or are we playing that well of defense tonight?
Yes.
Okay. Both. It was yes to both.
I don't think they're doing anything different that we've not already seen all year long. Maybe the wing tee last week was something different to us, but I would say they're running something similar to what Charlton run a little bit.
They've got twins to the top and bottom. They're going to hand it to the big guy, 21, who tries to bounce outside, but you're not going to outrun Xavion Brown.
Oh, my favorite player, Xavion Brown.
Drops him for a loss of 6.
What does he weigh, 140 pounds?
Maybe, and you're not going to outrun him.
No, he weighs 140 pounds. And listen to this. I know you hear me tell this every week, but he plays defensive tackle, he plays cornerback, and wide receiver. You tell me how a kid can do all of that.
He's just got a motor like Anthony Florence had for the Raiders.
That's right.
And we've got a heavy package now, kind of. Still in shotgun, but 2 halfbacks and fullbacks. Going to bring number 4 crossed in motion. Going to roll out, pick up the block, and he's going to dump it. This time it's an incomplete pass overthrown.
Very good defense by Cavante Merritt. Even if it had been on point, I don't know that it would have been called. He's playing a very good game as far as a wideout. He and Legondrick Snell both are playing very good at cornerback.
Kevin Merritt, a young man who had to pay his dues in the system and has stuck around for 3 years, and it's paying off for him now.
We see Franklin Brinson's in the game, so is Sean Morgan, number 6. Morgan's actually playing in the safety position. Well, we're playing cover 2 right now, looks like.
Oh, he got trips, and it's a straight drop back, and Xavion got him in the backfield. Another sack for Xavion Brown.
Fantastic. Fantastic play by Xavion Brown. You go, boy.
And turn up Brinson, as I call him, holding his guns up. And that's exactly what that was for, and that's going to bring on a punt. And I don't know if Long County was hollering at the officials or hollering at their head coach for that call, but there's nothing you can do when that young man, Xavion, just ran right by the big tackle.
Well, when you're 28-0, you've got to try to do something to stop them. And, it's a two-edged sword. If you run the ball and don't make it.
We kind of go after it. It's a good punt by the Blue Tide, and Trey's going to take that ball at about the 31, and he's got some blockers, and he's up the field, and he breaks a couple of tackles, and he finally brought down close to the 50-yard line, and a good return of about, close to 18 yards on the play. 18-yard return and first down for the Raiders.
His running style, his long stride, reminds me a lot of Tron Folsom last year.
He gets those arms. Sometimes I know, well, I'm just going to say it. I don't mean anything by it, but sometimes he looks just downright goofy running it in some of the moves he makes, but it's effective, and he's very fast. And the one thing I love about him and love about our team is we've got a team like full of courage, and they're going to call holding and back us up.
I didn't see it. I don't know where the hold would have occurred.
You got to slow down this train because it's on the track and it hadn't stopped yet here.
I would really love, just from an injury standpoint and everything else, I would really love for us to be up like 35-0 or whatever when the half ends, so that we could have somewhat of a running clock in the end. We're a little bit beat up and nicked up after 2 hard weeks versus Charlton and Benedictine, and Aubrey's. Next week we got off. So
Aubrey's in at quarterback. He's going to take it, and he's going to hand it to number 2, who breaks a couple tackles and makes another spin move. And they just drug him down by his shirt as he made something out of nothing. And I don't know who he's been watching in college or the pros, but Brody Fitch's spin move and juke. Very nice. Vidalia up 28-0 on Groves. We rush to the line when we have trips. This time we're going to shift him into the backfield again, and they're going to hand it, drop back, play action, and we're going to go deep, and we got one-on-one, and we got a man beat, and a good, almost caught, and we got a pass interference call on the play as Ignacio had 2 men beat, underthrown football, and a good job by Ignacio coming back. Your thoughts on the pass interference call?
Well, I thought it was played well myself. But the ball came down, and it looked like it hit the Long County defender in the back of the head. He never turned to make a play on the ball. I don't know what the actual judgment or actually what the correct call is on it, but they did call pass interference. It's going to be first down. Almost a good play by Ignacio Washington.
You have
just
to turn
bounced
your
around a
head.
little
You
bit.
have to turn your head around and make an attempt on the ball. And
There you
Ignacio
go.
still brought, like you said, almost made it. My day 28, Groves nothing, which we figured that would happen. That's in the region. I was told during the break that Turner's number 2 and Charlton's number 1, so that's a battle. Brody going to come in motion across. We're going to stick it in his belly. We're going to draw back, and we're going to throw it deep. And this time we got a man again. Snell this time with the catch and a pass interference again on the play. And that was a pass interference regardless of what Long County says or thinks. You know, sometimes you forget what football looks like when you neglect to play it for so many years.
That was cold, quarterback.
8:43 here. It's 28-0. And all the young man has to do is turn around and put his hand up. Just turn his head one time, and it's not pass interference.
It was exactly the same situation on the last play, the previous play where they got pass interference. The defender never turned. He was just constantly mirroring our receiver, never turned to make a play on the ball, and the ball hit him, and that is pass interference.
I will say this about Long County. They are a good-looking team. You say, how can you say that? It's 28-0. They're a good-looking team. It's just going to take some time. Aubrey takes it back, and it's tipped and almost picked off, as that was a good play by their linebacker who saw the play action by Aubrey Carter and tipped the ball in the air. It's 2nd down and 10, and they've slowed down our offense a little bit here early in the second quarter. 8:42 and ticking, 28-0. Red Raiders on top. Xavier Hayes comes in the game. Aubrey Carter goes out. Dawson Jewell comes in at quarterback. Wesley Cothran in the backfield with him. And Long County is going to call a timeout on defense. And with that timeout, it's 28-0. Your Red Raiders on top of the Blue Tide. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
Family Vision Care Eyes on the Field. Shane, what are we looking at down there?
About Coach, the offense slowing down a little bit. That's on purpose. Coach K is just moving some folks in. You can probably tell it from in the box. They're moving folks in and out, putting some folks in there, not normally at different positions, just trying to get some different looks and get some guys some playing time. So only thing really slowing this machine down right now is our own selves.
I understand. But we are marching, and looks like our Red Raiders are coming back with 8 minutes and 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Your Red Raiders are leading 28-0, and looks like Dawson Jewell's back in at quarterback.
And he's going to send Brody Fitchett in across, and they come up the field, and they got him in the backfield, but he eludes a couple of tacklers, and he shoots up. He's a shifty little guy, still on his feet, dragging folks close to a first down. They finally whistle it dead, and you can see some frustration setting in for Long County as there's a little pushing going on, and literally that Brody Fitchett is running like a man on fire tonight.
Hey, why did he blow a whistle? Did he go down and touch his knee when he was spinning or something?
It looks like that's where they're going to spot it, and it's going to be 3rd down and 3 for the Raiders. And we've got trips out to the right. Jewell stays in at quarterback, and it's going to be a quarterback draw. He gets to the outside, gets to the corner, and that young man's going to learn to run north and south and not east and west. Is a loss on the play at the 30-yard line. And Jewell's got a lot of talent. As you can tell, Jewell is a little bit raw around the edges, still does a good job of operating the offense, which is very important for the Raiders.
And we bring Ametris Williams in at quarterback.
The Punisher's in. And this time we've got our heavy package in, and we're going to shift Cothran, and we're going to bark a hard count, and we jumped as Ignacio Washington jumps, and that's going to be a false start, so I expect us to do a little pooch kick here. Maybe we'll go for it. We'll see. Coaching staff have done an outstanding job tonight of calling a game completely from offense to defense so far. And we still got 7:42 left in the second quarter. Jeff Davis up 7-0 on McIntosh in the second quarter. Ware County 30, Bradwell Institute nothing. Wayne County is losing to Liberty County 6-0 in the second quarter. Just a few scores. And it is 4th and 9, and we are lined up as if we're going to go for it. And we shift to that Forsman package. And he's going to take it, and this time he's going to roll out, and he's got a man in the flats wide open. It's caught for a first down and more. He's still rumbling. Anthony down the sideline, 15-yard gain and a first down.
There's that
for the Raiders.
I've been
and
talking
that
about.
time the quarterback throwing was the punisher, Demetrius Williams. Is there anything this young man cannot do?
That's a great play. That play's been effective all year long.
You just can't stop it.
No, Anthony Madison in the flats, and Demetrius hit him on stride. Great pass, great play.
Demetrius stays in at quarterback, and this time he pulls it, and he's got the corner. He shoots north to south and runs a man over. My Lord, that man's something to deal with.
He doesn't look to miss people. He looks to hit people.
I mean, just shoved him off with the forearm. Very, very, very Marshawn Lynch-like.
Yes.
He stays in at quarterback, and we try to speed up the tempo. 2nd down and 5. This time we're going to take it. He's going to hand it to Wesley Cothran, who falls forward for a gain of about, 3 yards maybe for the Raiders. 3rd down and 3. 3rd down and 4, manageable. As our front line there, all you see is white jerseys pushing blue jerseys back. 6:22, 6:20, 19, 18, and ticking here in the second quarter. 28-0, Red Raiders on top. Beecher's still in at quarterback. He shifts 32 in motion. He takes it. He gets north and south, and he's dragging folks.
Down, first down.
Across the 5 down to the 4, and another first down for the Raiders. And they're going to rush it here, as we always do. 1st and goal, and we are just making them like it here in Long County.
Stop me if you can.
He's going to take it, and he's going to hand it to Cothran. He shoots up the middle, down to the 2. And no signal there. They finally signal it down at the 1-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Great job by our offensive line. Can I say this, that our offensive line is just manhandling Long County.
Long County's big guys are standing up. Demetrius going to take it, and this time he's going to shoot up. Touchdown! Again. Demetrius Williams.
Demetrius Williams is having a night, but he couldn't be having this night without the offensive line. My hat's off to these big uglies is what I've always called them. And Mother, if you're listening to me, I'm not talking about your son being ugly, but these offensive linemen, that's just what they're known. They're the big uglies. They don't get any attention unless they mess up. But these guys are really paving a way for us tonight.
And this time we're going to set up and go for the extra points, 34-0. We missed our last 2 attempts. We missed the 2-point conversion. This time it looks like Dylan Kelly is going to be in to kick for the Raiders. Young guy there, little guy, and Aubrey Carter's going to hold. Snap is high, but he gets it down. The kick is up, and it's just short. And it's 34-0, 5:38 here in the second quarter. Rev.
Man, that's an outstanding. On that particular extra point right there, they've got a young man that's really putting heat on us, and that could have very well been a personal foul because he dove into our quarterback, not hard, but he did make contact with our quarterback or our holder and our kicker, so that's a dangerous play. But we didn't get it, so with 5:38 left in the second quarter, you're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
Receives the kick, and he's broke across the 35 to the 40 on a good return. And I can tell you why. Number 4 for Long County, Stephon, their wide receiver.
Stephon Adderley, yes.
That's why we've not kicked it deep so far, as he shot out of a cannon, found a hole, and got the best starting field position tonight for the Long County Blue Tide.
We need to hold them scoreless here. We don't need to give up anything cheap.
Don't want to give no momentum.
That's right.
We're stacking that box. We've got 8 or 9 people in the box, and they're going to shift their guys. Number 8 at quarterback for him. He barks a signal, and he hands it to number 22, who's got a hole or two, but he's met by some Raiders and drove back by our safety.
The Punisher.
No, was that Demetrius?
Yes.
Demetrius flew up and delivered a lick. And folks, when we say deliver a lick, I'm telling you, you see the head snap back, and
that's how you know it's Demetrius. That's how you know it's him. In a pile, all of a sudden it starts going backwards, and you know Demetrius is in there somewhere.
They're going to try to speed it up here. It's 2nd down and 6. This time he takes it and he gives it number 21, and he's got a hole, and he shoots right through the middle of the defense, and Wesley Cothran hustles him down, chases him downfield, 1st down for the Tide. I don't know what happened, if we brought a blitz on that play or not. I really couldn't pay attention to it, but number 21 showed his speed. And that's got the fans a little bit excited. 34-0 steal for the Raiders, 4:52 and ticking. We got twins to both sides. He's going to take it, and he's going to hand it to number 21. This time he tries to get outside, but he can't. Was that Wesley again on the tackle?
Yes, Wesley Cothran.
He shot in on a blitz out from the outside, and a shoelace tackle, loss of about 4 on the play, and that will kill some momentum that you get on offense. Sometimes I think speeding up the offense hurts you. They got twins to the top and the bottom here. Number 8 takes the snap, and he drops back here. He's straight back, going to be flush from the pocket. He's dancing around. We got guys all over him, and he overthrows the guy out in the flats. Incomplete, 3rd down and 13. Boy, our young guy Castile took a shot.
He sure did.
As the lineman was peeling back on him. And I knew it was coming. I just couldn't get it out. Watch out!
I thought it was going to be Zebion that got it, but he was a step ahead of him.
Zabion's quick. 3rd down and 13 for the Long County Blue Tide.
We need an interception right
And
here.
this time the quarterback's just a straight 7-back drop. They got to get a little screen, and he gets drilled, and that ball's dropped. I don't know if it's going to be a fumble or they're actually calling him incompletion. Incompletion. The quarterback had to throw it over a lineman.
Who was that hit him?
He had to throw it over a lineman, and that was number 1 who come up on the hit. He was on that side, and that's the only guy that will hit him that way. And
Demetrius Williams just wiped him out again. I know we talk a lot about him, but he punishes people.
Man crush on the Punisher.
Yeah.
Number 8 drops straight back. It's 4th down and long, and he's got plenty of room, and that guy can dance around, but we got a guy coming up from behind, and good hustle play, and he's brought down, and that young man stays down there. He kind of forgot that there was people running behind him. Good sack by Castile, and that's our 4th sack of the night. That's probably our 6th tackle for a loss tonight.
3 minutes and 53 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Your Bacon County Red Raiders 34, Long County nothing, and we are set and ready to go. And I know this defense is getting tired.
That was actually Tyler Wilcox on the play, or on the sack. This time it's going to send Nashio across the motion, going to hand him the ball on a speed sweep, and he gets to the outside. He's fast. He's down the sideline, and he's just got a few to beat. They finally knock him out of bounds. He's hit a little 8, but Washington gain of about 25 or 30, and that's going to spot the ball at the 37-yard line.
We're having a lot of whistle, and we got something going on. I don't know.
The only thing that's going to slow us down tonight is the officials.
Oh, they're calling us with a motion penalty.
Like I said, the only thing that's going to slow us down tonight is penalties, because we are just a well-oiled machine tonight. Sorry for the silence there. I was trying to find some scores. It says at halftime, Jeff Davis 7, McIntosh nothing.
I don't know that's either not been updated. That's a very close football game. Well, we're looking. Aubrey Carter's back in at quarterback right now,
and we've got doubles to both sides. Aubrey takes a snap and he rolls to his right, looking. He's got a man open. Oh, in and out of the hands of Xavier as he let the ball travel too deep into his chest, and it bounced off his pads, incomplete. And that's his first incompletion of the season.
Yeah,
Or let me say that right. That's his first drop pass of the season.
yeah, that ball hit him. That was not a bad pass. You're right, exactly. He
Hit
let
him
that
right
ball
in the
get in too
numbers.
close. Yeah,
Have to catch it with your hands, but he knows that as he's done a good job so far this season.
it was a good pass. The ball's a little bit wobbly. Every now and then with Aubrey, he'll turn his hand the wrong way and gets a little bit of a float on the ball instead
That's
of
the pitcher in him.
Yeah, that curve ball.
3:24 here left in the second quarter, 34-0, and we've got an empty backfield with Twins to the top. This time we send Ignacio in motion, that speed sweep. We put it in his belly. Oh, good job by Aubrey. He's got a lot of green grass, and he's going to make another cut, but a good tackle by number 15 after a gain of about 6, and that's going to bring up third down and probably 8 as we were backed up because of a penalty.
Good decision by Aubrey.
Big run by Ignacio was brought back after a holding call on the Raiders, but that was a good job by Aubrey of avoiding pressure. And he's just quick enough to do that.
You got Ron Johnson in, and we call a timeout. So with 2 minutes and 47 seconds left in the second quarter, Bacon County 34, Long County nothing. You're listening to Red Raider Radio on 93.5 The Eagle. Team still on the sideline in a timeout. Matt, what you got?
Effingham 7, Coffee nothing. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract you.
You didn't distract me at all.
And
that's fine. We're just giving some updates, some scores as they come into us.
And that is a halftime score. Jeff Davis 7, McIntosh nothing. And that just shows you how it can go any given night. As Jeff Davis was in the fight for their lives down here, and we've pretty much done whatever we wanted to with the Blue Tide tonight. 34-0, 2:46 in the second. And it's a big third down and about 9 for the Raiders. Aubrey Carter in at quarterback. We bring number 15 in motion. Little play action. He's got a pocket. He steps up in that pocket, and he's met by the defense. He gains a yard as he did a good job of stepping up in the pocket, but he took his eyes off of downfield.
I look for the pooch kick here. We're not going to play.
And that was good coverage by the Long Tide that time.
If I had to fault that play at all, and these coaches have forgot more about football than I know, but it looked like every pattern was deep. We didn't have anything underneath, and it took a little bit of time to develop, and they were able to break
We have outran them
down
all night long.
That is true. That is true.
That just ran by them. And we're going to do our little pooch kick as Aubrey gets it. He's got time, end over end, nobody back, and we're going to get a roll, but it goes sideways. It's a good roll,
good play.
But it bounced out of bounds. But however, they'll take over at the 30, and that was a good little punt of, I don't know, how many yards, 5, 10,
25 or 30 yards, but it was very, very effective. Nobody got to it. It rolled out at the 30-yard line.
By far the most effective punting that we do.
No doubt. Minute and 59 seconds left in the second quarter, and with all the throwing that's going on, this half is kind of slowed down on us a little bit because of the stopping of the clock every time there's an incomplete pass.
Be sure to stay tuned at halftime. We got some good halftime stats. And there you go, a good tackle there. Oh, well, he's still bouncing around but running backwards, and he's going to be brought down finally by a host of Raiders, and we ripped the ball out. Did we rip it out?
Yes, it looked like we did.
And he fell
back.
He
fell back on it.
He did. 141 and ticking, and that young man needs to learn that we're fast, and running backwards isn't going to happen.
That was a loss of about 15 yards.
He just kept going backwards and backwards, and that's kind of the story. That's what they're envisioning in their minds. Where are these Raiders coming from? Get out of the way. And here we are. He takes it, snaps, drops straight back, and he's going to throw it deep, and he's actually got a man, but good. Oh, what a catch. What a catch by Long County, as it was an underthrown ball. and caught at the 50. Wow.
That was our receiver or our defensive back jumped up just a little too soon, but that was an outstanding catch. I don't know. You just gonna have to tip your hat to the other guy on that one.
Well, you got 6'2" going up against 5'8".
Yep.
And it looks like we're going to call a timeout now to kind of gather ourselves, as we don't want to give up anything. We want to walk out of here with a W and a shutout. Our first shutout of the year, and want to make a statement, which we've made a statement so far. Have we on offense, and just almost a perfect game called by our coaches staff.
Well, one of the things that we were very concerned about coming into this game was that we were going to be disciplined, and I think we have answered that. We have been where we're supposed to be. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the other guy, like that play there where he just makes an outstanding play. But the difference in the two teams has not been athleticism. The difference in the two teams has been discipline. And your Bacon County Red Raiders have played a very disciplined, all-around good ball game tonight so far. I can't say enough about them. We've come out down here to take care of business, and we've played football the way we're supposed to play football. In the past, Bacon County's been known to become undisciplined at times, but not tonight.
There you have it. That's a good breakdown. He's going to take the snap, drop back, number 8, and he's looking to dance around, and he throws it across the middle, and it's caught for a first down. As we were kind of just standing around, just trying to figure everything out. He was just no pressure that time by the Raiders, and number 8, one thing he can do is dance around a little bit, and that's a first down for Long County. And they're going to try to move it fast as we're under a minute here. Stevenson drop. Dumps it out, number 21, the flats, and we have Ametris Williams there.
He ain't going nowhere.
For a loss on the play. And he gets his hands on you. Nothing's happening.
Long County calls a timeout with 35 seconds left in the second quarter. They're trying to mount some type of drive. They've had 2 tremendous catches. Quarterback's done a fantastic job of stepping up in the pocket. You're listening to Red Raider Radio on 93.5 The Eagle. Raiders come on the field. We brought in some fresh legs because they're just dancing around a little bit. We're going to see if we can't put some pressure on the quarterback. But it's second down at about 13 as Ametris Williams with a little swing pass out of the backfield a while ago. Ametris Williams came up and dropped their Long County running back.
35 seconds here, 34-0. Long County got trips out to the left. And he's going to drop back at quarterback. He's going to get to the outside, but he's got Xavion on and pressure him around. Dancing Xavion and Tyler Wilcox. Another sack. And we've got a flag on the play. It looks like maybe a face mask, but that'll be the 4th or 5th sack of the night for Xavion and Wilcox.
Personal foul face mask against us, but they let the block in the back go.
Just an honest mistake. Honest mistake there for the Raiders as they're just hustling. Number 8, he's trying to dance and get away, and he can from most people, but not from Xavion Brand and Tyler Wilcox.
Nope.
They've done a good job. Bacon County 34-0 over Long County. Big personal foul penalty. 25 seconds left to go. Wayne County, Liberty County 6-3 at half. Ware County 44-0 over Bradley Institute. At halftime, Jeff Davis 7-0 over McIntosh, and Vidalia a whole lot over Groves. Long County's number 8 going to take the snap. He drops back, and he's got a hole, and he's going to try to rush Anthony on his back, and we get him that right at the line of scrimmage and bring him down.
Good pursuit by Anthony Madison. Done a fantastic job for us on that particular play.
You can see the speed of the Bacon County Red Raiders.
They may not get a playoff.
2 seconds and ticking, and it's going to be, he doesn't get it off there. That's going to be the end of the first half. It's 34-0. Stay tuned with us for a halftime show right now. We're going to go down to our Family Vision Care Eyes on the Field Shane Bennett with Coach Ken Kofer. Shane, what's Coach got to say?
Hey, Coach, explosive first half. What do you take away from it? What we got to do different in the second half, if anything?
Right here at the end, I think we nailed them. We came after some pass rush. That's what we've been needing the whole year right there, and some of these little young guys are getting after it. We have a small defensive line that we're having to play. We knew that at the beginning of the year, and they're finally coming through for us right here chasing this quarterback. That's what we needed them for. But offensively right here, just had one stop where we weren't scoring. Kids are getting after it. Things are working pretty good. 1 or 2 penalties have cost us big plays right there before the half, or we get another score. And that's what we try to do, is get as many as we can in the first half and then not relax, but we get some younger kids in the game right there. But that's what we want to do, is just keep after their tail and come back out here with a good attitude. We can't come out here cocky because we have a 34-0 lead.
I know y'all are a little concerned after last week and what was going on with Benedict team, but I think the boys have responded coming back this second day.
They're playing hard. I think they're having a good time with it. We are too. I'm calm for the first time in 2 weeks right here, so nobody hear anything bad from me. But we're going to push these kids right here at halftime to come out here and get after their tails.
All right, Coach, good luck in the second half.
Well, there you have it. And here at halftime, 34-0, Bacon County on top of the Long County Blue Tide. We're going to go to break, enjoy the halftime show. When you come back, the Rev and the QB here will have the second half football game for you. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Dr. Lane Reichert, Mr. Ross New, Dr. Stephanie Dean Cooks, and the Bacon County Board of Education, we are proud to present the Bacon County Raider Regiment Band. The Raider Regiment is under the field direction of Drum Major Sarah Williams, Band Captain Evan Tanner, Color Guard Captain Destiny Johnson and Gabrielle Guthrie, Drum Captain Jared Lee, Woodwind Captain Michaela Taylor, High Brass Captain Matthew Stevens, and Low Brass Captain Devin Carter. Tonight, the band will be performing selections by Fallout Boy, Centuries, Uma Thurman, and American Beauty. We hope you enjoy the show, and thank you for your attention.
this moment? It doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Drum majors, is your band ready? You may take the field for halftime entertainment.
County Blue Tide Band is finishing up their halftime show. We're about 3 minutes and 30 seconds away from kickoff. I don't know that we're going to get it in exactly at that time, but welcome back. Your Bacon County Red Raiders are leading 34-0, and it's been one of the most complete games that I personally have seen Bacon County play in the last 4 or 5 years. We've been very disciplined in what we're doing, and we're just looking the second half to come back with the same intensity, and maybe some of our younger players will get in, and that's what we need, because after this year, we have a little bit of fall off as far as upperclassmen is concerned, and we need some of our younger people that's coming up to be able to fill in these positions and have some game experience. Quarterback, what you got?
Yep, it's been a good first half. Can't say it any better. Just want to thank all of our sponsors for all they do. Bennett & Bennett. Is that right? And Johnson Insurance for sponsoring our NFHS, as well as some of the sponsors for the radio. We just appreciate all that they do for us. A few scores: Appleton County 28, Toombs County 7. I'm looking down my list on Twitter. You know, that Twitter, son, is a good thing for information. Lee County 56, Mitchell nothing. Thomas County, Thomas 15-0 was the last score we had. Benedictine over Bryan. Brooks County 27-0 over Pelham. Clinch County has taken control of their game, 33-18 over Wilcox. A couple of private schools we don't care about. Ware County is up 44-0 at half over Bradwell Institute. Is that who they were playing? And those are some of the scores that we have from around the area. And we're going to continue to pay attention to Jeff Davis. I will say the Indians of Idalia taking care of business, 45-0 over Groves. And we're going to go down to Shane Bennett in just a few minutes, not right this second. But once he gets back on the sideline, we're almost under a minute here before the teams come out and start warming up. And got some big games going on in college. I know you're traveling up to Athens, not necessarily a huge game, but it's going to be interesting to see. Are you excited about your trip up to Athens
I'm
tomorrow?
Very excited about it. It's actually my wife's birthday this
Happy birthday,
this
Mom.
And we're celebrating one of her big milestones this year. I'm not going to tell you how old
5-0, I'll tell you, because I'm excited.
Okay, you didn't get me in trouble. You got yourself in trouble, but she wanted to go to Athens, and that's what we're going to do. Wish her a happy birthday and tell you, baby, we love you. Glad you got 50. Hope you got at least 50 more in you. So, anyway, we're going up to Athens. It doesn't look like it's going to be much of a game between the Southern Jaguars. They are a Division II, not a Division II, but a Division I AA, the Football Championship Series team. That's the top program that they are in. They're just one division below us. But they get a big paycheck, $650,000 for coming and play in Georgia, which is going to help their athletic program. And that's one of the reasons our bigger schools schedule some of these smaller schools. We got a big game in the Swamp tomorrow as Tennessee takes their road game to Florida. I think that's going to be a great game, a very high-powered running game with Josh Dobbs and the running back right now. His name has slipped me. The running back, yeah, from Tennessee is going to be going up against what may be the best defense in the country at the University of Florida. So that's going to be a huge game. We got Kentucky that is having a good season this year, and I can't remember exactly who they're playing right now, but another Southeastern Conference foe. So it's going to be a big season or a big day tomorrow in college football, and especially in the Southeastern Conference, things are beginning to shake up. And then, of course, next weekend, Alabama comes into Sanford Stadium.
That'll be a huge game for the Dogs. Long County's out here on the field stretching. Our Raiders have yet to make it out. The quarterbacks are out warming up, and I'm sure that we're just trying to get our guys pumped up and refocused. 34-0, 2:29 left before we start. And when you're up by so big at halftime as a coach, it's very important that you keep your guys focused. And I like what Coach Cover had to say before the half. Come out and take care of business and not come out cocky. It's a long season left ahead, and you can't just forget what's in front of you. You know, if the Raiders take care of business, this thing is setting up for us this year, as it's early in the season. So, but still, just with some losses last week, Jeff Davis going down, Vidalia, who's lost some injuries this year playing. can I remind you, Raider fans, that we're doing this without one of our top players tonight in Jacob Carver on both sides of the ball. He plays offense and defense, and so if we take care of business, we've got a chance to be looking at a 2 seed this year. It's
when you say he's one of our top players, I'm not trying to just build Jacob up, but in all the publications around, Jacob's not only one of the best players on our team, he's one of the best players in South Georgia. And when you're missing that kind of firepower, and we're down here leading 34-0, it tells you what kind of focus that we have had this week.
And you got to credit, like we have said, a young football team. So we're going to get ready here for the second half. Hope you stay tuned with us. Hope we can bring some excitement. Right now we're going to take a quick station break. You're listening to 93.5, The Eagle.
Folks, we have a couple more scores.
Shane.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Darn good for a team that had a bad game last week. I'd say we've come back. That's one of the things that the coaches were really concerned about coming into this week, was being able to handle the adversity that they faced last week in the Benedictine game. And I would say that they have handled it with a very good demeanor at being up 34-0 at halftime. A few stats from the first half, or say a few hats. We had 267 total yards rushing in the first half and 105 for the Long County Blue Tide. We had 132 yards on the passing side of the ball and 135 yards rushing. For Long County, we had 54 yards rushing and 51 yards passing. So just a total domination of Bacon County in the first half on both sides of the ball. And I want to say a shout out here for our offensive linemen. I don't know if you can tell from up there, but they have done an outstanding job in this first half. Watching in, they have just dominated the ball. There's a few times they've given up a few, but for the most part, our offensive line have done a heck of a job.
I agree with Shane, and that's a balanced attack. And anytime any kind of offensive team is that balanced, you're going to have a good game. You're going to have 34 points. We're here for kickoff, and Aubrey's teed it up, and he's going to kick it. And this time he's going to try to kick it as deep as he can, and he gets it received. Oh, it's dropped at the 10, and we got some Raiders around there, but he jukes us and gets to the outside, and he's around the 20 when he falls down at the 16-yard line, and that's where Long County will take over, 1st and 10.
We had a young man wide open down there, and when he was running wide open, he didn't break down like you're supposed to break down, and just one little move. But we had plenty of pursuit down there by him dropping it. So good play by the way to open up the second half by our kickoff coverage.
It was a good kick by Aubrey, too.
Sure was.
Not only have our big hefties on offense done good, but our defensive line has just wreaked havoc tonight. Long County's coming out in their shotgun. They're going to take it and hand it to the belly, number 23, and he gets a couple blocks. And
you got a new quarterback in, don't they?
No, same guy, number 8.
Yep.
And he gains probably 6 yards on the play, and he come out and ran that ball with authority. That's number 23. Number 21 was the guy running in the first half most of the time, Eric Crawford, who is a sophomore, and he's going to stay in. And they've got doubles, twins down to the left, or down to the right, the bottom of the field for us. Shotgun formation. Fullback in the backfield, halfback behind the quarterback. He's going to take it. He's going to hand it to number 23, and he shoots out of there, and he's down. It's a race down to finish, and let's see, number 4 brings him down, and number 26 for the Raiders run him down, but not before he gains a huge gain.
Boy, he hit the hole quick.
Shot out there like a cannon, and I can tell you he's running with some authority right here. Ball spotted at the 44-yard line, and they're on our side of the 50 already. 2 plays. He's going to take his snap, and he's going to put it in the belly, fake it, and the quarterback keeps it, and he gets out around the corner. We're chasing him, and we hit him as he force him to shoot up in there, and that's what you got to do as a defense with a quick quarterback.
That's right. I want to say something about Long County's number 58, Jonathan Holton. He's just a junior, but he's a big offensive lineman. He's the son of a Church of God pastor here, David Holton, and I just wanted to give him a shout-out, him and his family both.
Old preacher kid. They're going to motion the guy across the field. That brings Twins to the top. Number 8 drops back, and he's going to throw it deep, and he's got a man down there, but it's overthrown. Ball falls at about the 9 as our little cornerback there got beat on the play.
That was number 26, Ontario Moore, who got beat a little bit. It wasn't bad, but it was just a speed thing. He just got outrun.
And it's not only that, but it's a size battle for us Raiders. But I tell you what, our guys are fast. They're quick. Long County in basically a double twin set, top and bottom. Quarterback's going to take the snap, and he's going to run right up the middle, and he's a speedster, but he is met hard by Demetrius Williams, and it looked like Wesley Cawthorn coming across. No, that was K.J. Brown. We hadn't called his name a lot, but he's been in on just about every tackle, and that's going to be 4th down and
about two, yeah.
And this is a big 4th down for the Raiders as we get set. They're trying to rush it to the line.
They're going to run this quarterback. Yeah, they're going to run the quarterback.
Run that or number 23 who's looked pretty good. Quarterback tries to hard count us, and he doesn't get us as we're stacked about 9, committed 9 in the box, and there we come. And this time he's going to hand it to 23, but he's met in the backfield, and he didn't get it. Good job by the Raiders there as they held him on 4th down, and he's definitely short, and that'll be 1st down for the Raiders, and our offense will get it early here in the 3rd quarter. And that was a good stand by our defense.
K.J. Brown, we had one play, they busted up the middle, a quick hitter, and their quarterback who's given us a little bit of trouble all night. As I've said, the broken play has been their best play, but they hand off to him, and we met him in the backfield. It looks like we brought the house. We knew they were going to try to run it.
Demetrius blew up a blocker, took on a blocker, and forced the guy to bounce it back inside. Aubrey's looking to the sideline. We got our ace package in. Twins to the top and the bottom. K.J. Brown in the backfield. Takes the snap in a 7-step drop straight back, and he's got some pressure, but he eludes it, and he gets to the outside and gets to the corner, and he's going to gain about 3 yards on the play. And what should have been a sack and a loss of Aubrey Carter creates something out of nothing, and it'll be a 2nd down and 7.
Looked like we had one of our receivers here. Evidently, it almost looked like we didn't get the communication out wide because one of our receivers did not run his pattern, the one that Aubrey was looking for. We got 2nd and a long 8, or a long 7.
We got trips to the bottom of our screen, and Osseo Washington up top. There's one safety in the middle of the field. We're going to motion out to the trip side, and we got a man. We're going to dump it to him out in the flats, and it's drop. Hit him right in the chest. He's going to drop down and give us those push-ups that we do. And that's going to be 3rd down and a long 7 for the Raiders. 9:29 here, 34-0. Our defense held them early, stopped them as they were trying to score. And we've got trips, fullback KJ in the backfield to the trip side, Aubrey at quarterback. He's done a good job so far tonight, leading his troops. Offensive line has created a pocket and walls when we needed to run. We're going to take it, and we're going to throw it out to Demetrius Williams. He shoots across the 40. He drops a man and falls forward. Whoa, my Lord, what a lick. I mean, the guy did a backflip. What kind of wrestling move was that with the forearm just threw him back? And the ref is just ecstatic because if you could have seen that, that poor young man, he doesn't know where he's at right now.
This was the linebacker.
Power drive.
This was the linebacker coming up to make the tackle on the receiver. And our receiver, Demetrius Williams, the Punisher, that's just what we're going to have to call him, run into him. And the first thing that hit was the back of that poor player's head. That was ouch.
However, with all that excitement, we get a penalty and backs us up holding. It's going to be 3rd down and 15 now. And we're still going to stack trips. We're tight to this side of the field. set up on the left hash. Aubrey's going to drop straight back, and he's looking deep, but he's flushed out of the pocket on the run. He throws it to Snell. A good catch. Knocked out of bounds at about the 40, though. But you like to see that execution. That was good. And Snell ran about a 15-yard or a 10-yard curl route and a throw and catch by our quarterback. And we're going to keep our offense in, 4th down and 6.
Pooch kick, is that what we're going to see, or are we going to go for it?
Probably will, but with the way the defense is playing, it wouldn't surprise me if we go for it. We are up 34-0, but Coach Crawford likes to keep his gas on the pedal with our young guys and kind of send a message. Trips up to the right. We're spread out more. Oh, big Jesus. I know Akeem Peterson, our senior, jumped off as he was getting a little bit excited down there.
Well, that can tell you real quick that was not going to be a punt.
We were going for it.
We were going for it.
And Long County's a little bit excited as they've held us for the 2nd time tonight.
4th and 10.
If we choose to punt here. And it is 4th down and 10 now. 34-0. I'm not sure when the running clock comes into effect, what the score has to be. Aubrey is going to drop back. He's standing at about the 27. He drops it, but there's no rush. End over end, beautiful kick, and it's going to roll and bounce almost down. It's going to down it at about the 19-yard line, and a great job by Aubrey there. And that's where Long County will take over here. 8:34, 34-0. And it's going to be 1st down at the 29-yard line. And that was a good job by Aubrey.
It was. That was a terrible snap. But he got it away. I thought for a minute he was going to kick it into the lineman because they were coming at him real quick. But he got it off the old pooch kick.
Good low line drive, end over end.
It was a great kick.
Long County's going to get it, and they've got basically twins to the right. They're going to take it and hand it to number 23, who's been a disaster so far. At that time, that play was a disaster. Gain of 1.
Good play by our defense.
You can tell they're trying to get to the middle of our defense for that. That's where I know it sounds crazy, but that's where they've had the most success tonight. What you do with a fast team, you run right at them.
That's right.
Number 8's their quarterback still, and they got twins to the top. This time he's going to drop straight back. He's got a man in the flats, but he's looking deep, and this time he's got a complete pass to number 10. And we missed broken tackle, and he's down the sideline. He tries to cross up and tackled by his own guy, and Demetrius Williams and Cavante Merritt for the Raiders, but not before a huge gain. And the first completion of the night for that young man, number 8.
Well, just to give you a picture of what you're looking at here, we've got we don't have anybody that's any deeper than about 5 yards off the ball. We're just daring them to throw the ball so that when they do have a completion, if they make one person miss, then they've got an open field. But
Long County takes the snap, and he's going to go right up the middle for a gain of 5, 10, 8, 9. Just rolling down there, and he hit right at us at the middle like we were just talking. And I think the Long County coaches have tapped into our broadcast.
Yeah, evidently it sounds like it.
I'm telling you, that number 8, that just speaks volume to how we've played tonight because we have contained him. He's a fast little guy. 2nd down and 1 for the Raiders. Let's see if our defense can hunker down, as Larry Munson would say. They're going to hand it number 23, and he's got a hole, and we're just chasing him. 1st down and more as he crosses the 25 and right around the 25-yard line, and they're almost in the red zone here, Rev, and I just don't like it. I want to put up a goose egg.
They're on the 25-yard line.
We have played very, very well tonight.
I guarantee you Coach Crawford's about to have a stroke over there. He doesn't want anybody. Are we going to call a timeout? Absolutely. This is not the way Coach Ken Crawford imagined our second half going. So we're going to take a timeout with 7 minutes and 8 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Your Bacon County Red Raiders 34, Long County nothing.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Nope, we're not. We're coming back to you. rolls out. He throws it to a man out in the flats who makes a move, makes one man miss. He's across the 10. He's down at the 5, and he's going to be down at the 1-yard line as he tried to stretch it out, and a good play by number 4. And we've seen him when he's gotten space, he can make something happen. We're going to go down to Shane Bennett, our Family Vision Care, Eyes on the Field. Shane, talk to us about the mood right now of the Raiders.
Yeah, guys, that last time out, it was just a wake-up call. Say, guys, wake up. You know, you're coming in a little flat. Even there on that play, offense and defense moving. Defense just not playing up to what we were in the first half. You know, big challenge to come back after the first half like that, to come back out second half have the same momentum. And that's exactly what Coach Crawford was talking about at the end of the first half, is we have to maintain that, keep the gas on, or the pedal on the gas the whole time.
That's right, and that's a good message to send to a young team as you're trying. Coach Kofer in his second season here at Bacon County, and he's trying. Rev, look like you got a good view from up there.
Yeah, we had a motion penalty. It's actually backed long up to the 6-yard line now. It's 1st and 6.
They're going to hand it number 23, untouched. Touchdown, and credit Long County there for blocking. Good job blocking, and boy, look at number 88 running on the field. He's a big boy, man. He's a big man. And there's something for the Long County Blue Tide fans to celebrate, and that's what you hear in the background. 34-6 now. And they're trying to run people on and off the field, not used to scoring tonight. Maybe they're getting a sub as one guy comes running off the field. However, 6:27 here in the third quarter. It's 34-6, and they're going to go for 2, and they got a man open and touchdown as we absolutely whiffed on the block down there.
We sure did.
Anyway, we're going to take a break. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
7 seconds, and very few times have I seen the quarterback get a little bit upset. But he got a little bit upset just in on that 2-point conversion. The fact that one of our players, rather than take on the running back, just kind of backed off a little bit. And that's the kind of stuff you can't have as a football player. So I'm sure the film don't lie. And that's going to be a bad film session when that play comes around.
Coach Kofer will instruct that. That's the one thing we've had this year, though, as the Raiders. We have been an aggressive and punishing team when it comes to being physical on the field. They're going to take it, and they're going to kick this one deep, which is a little bit of a surprise to me. However, Nacio takes it at the 5-yard line. He's got a wall in front of him, and that man's fast, but he breaks outside of his wall and runs right into the arms of number 25. And the Raiders will start inside the 20.
That number 25 for them, Jamin Davis. He's a defensive end, but really all night long he's been playing at the corner position, and he is a big young man. I think he probably runs about 6'3" or 6'4" and weighs about 210, and he's athletic. He has to be athletic to be playing on the defensive end, or right now they've got him lined up at wide side linebacker.
But we're going to come out, and we're going to come out in our heavy set, and it looks like Jewell is in at quarterback as he runs the ball a lot. This time he's going to take it. He tries to bounce outside again. No blocking on the play. 52 takes him down for a loss, in the first loss of the game for the Raiders. And Jewell, he likes to try to get outside.
Well, that wasn't the quarterback's fault there. Somebody completely whiffed on that linebacker.
Irwin County in a fight 28-21 with Telfair. That's surprising. We're going to shift to the horseman with Brody Fitchett, who has been on fire tonight when he's ran the ball. He barks it hard and looks to the sideline to get the signal. Anthony Madison in at blocking high snap, but Brody handles it, and boy, they are all in it. But he breaks free. Oh, what a run by Brody, as they were all in our backfield, and Long County is really bringing it right now.
They scored a touchdown, and it's like all of a sudden the on switch has been flipped.
And there is plenty of time in this ball game for something to happen. I've seen crazier things happen. Third down and 7.
Yep, Jewel looking to the sideline. They all check their wristbands now. We're going right to left from where we're sitting on your radio dial.
Jewel does throw the ball very well. Long County's got about 9 people in the box. They're going to back off from their coverage, and we're going to shift to that horseman. Fans have come alive here, and he's going to fake run it. He's got a man. He throws it into Seaman. A great catch. He's at the 50. Oh, and they strip the ball out at about the 45, and Long County picks it up, and they're tackled. And a turnover by the Raiders. A big turnover.
Great throw, but they caught Ignacio from behind and grabbed the ball and stripped it from him.
He was actually trying to position the ball in his hands because Ignacio was about to break away. And a good hustle play there, and unfortunate for the Raiders, that's our first turnover of the night. And it's 4:47 here in the third quarter, 34-8. And Long County just has the ball back with a little momentum here. Let's see what our guys have got. Come on, guys, dig deep. Let's stop this momentum.
One thing we couldn't have or shouldn't have is a turnover, and that's exactly what we did have.
Number 8's going to take the snap here, and he's going to roll out and try to set the edge, but he doesn't. He throws it deep, and he's got a man, and incomplete.
There was a push-off just then. They didn't get it called on him, but he pushed off at the last minute against Trey Stewart. That should have been offensive interference, but it wasn't.
Good
That's
coverage.
where he got the separation there at the end.
That was a good call, a good observation, and good coverage by Trey Stewart.
Yeah,
like you said. Cook County over Brantley County 21-2 right now. Long County still in. They got twins to the top, and everybody except for the center jumped on that play for Long County, and that'll back them up.
Ball start on the blue tie. It'll be second down and 15.
Quarterback's patting his chest like it may have been his fault.
Second down and 15, and their offensive coordinator is on the field. He's unhappy as he knows that every possession has to be a score from this point out. Coffee County 14, Effingham 7. Thanks to Les
4 minutes
Evans.
and 40 seconds left.
Your good old buddy Les can't text you tonight, but can text me. We got twins down to the right. Long County going to send that number 4 in motion. He's dangerous. They're going to hand it to him, and he may have the corner. He shoots up in there. Oh!
Guess who?
The Punisher. I'm telling you, he's on cleanup duty every night, son.
He hit the guy so hard his helmet came off.
Helmet
I think
was
he may have
knocked
broke
off.
his helmet.
And he just come across as that guy's fast. But he's going to be looking. He's going to be looking for Demetrius for days. He's going to be dreaming, have nightmares of number 1. 4:21 here, 34-8. Ball spotted on about the 4-yard line. I can't count sometimes. Going to take the snap, and he's going to roll to his right. They're trying to set the edge, and he throws it deep. Trey's in good coverage, got position. And
Offensive
man,
interference. Come
over
on.
him.
That was a terrible no call there.
Yeah.
As Trey Stewart had absolutely wonderful position. It was great coverage by Trey.
It still amazes me at how people who call themselves football fans thinks that was pass interference on the defense clearly in front of us. To see a blue jerseys. Come on. He did everything he could to Trey to bring him down.
In fact, if that had been on the streets, he would have got charged for
assault.
That's right.
Good coverage for the Raiders there. Trey Stewart on that coverage. He's going to drop back, and they're trying to get him out of the pocket. He's out this time, but he's getting chased down, and he throws the ball out of bounds as our young, fast, speedy guy, number 9, the Moore kid.
Ayrton Moore.
I can never say Ayrton's name. I can always say Ontario's, but not Ayrton.
Ayrton Moore, number 9. And that's going to bring, was that a 4th down? That was a 4th down. Your Red Raiders get the ball back. So the turnover, other than costing us a little bit of momentum as far as the drive was concerning, and a good play, the turnover didn't cost us very much right there. We get the ball right back, and we need to nail this down. We need another score. I would like a long drive that just takes up some time. 3 minutes and 58 seconds left in the third quarter, 34-8.
I don't know how I missed that was a 4th down play. I guess I'm just getting too excited in the game or playing with my iPad and 1. Aubrey back in at quarterback. He's going to put Brody Fitchett in motion. This time he's going to hand it. And he's around the corner and a big gain, man. That was a good little read option play there as they thought KJ had the ball, but Aubrey bounced out for a gain of 4.
Well, that, like you mentioned about Mr. Jewell a while ago, Dawson Jewell, as he tried to go sideways, if Aubrey probably would have picked up another 2 or 3 yards if he just went north and south there. He's not going to outrun anybody to the edge. But it was a good play and a good read.
This time we're bringing Ignacio and Washington in motion. We hand it to him, and he gets the corner.
Great
Good
block
block
by
by
Brody Fitchett.
He's across the 40 and running, and he falls down at about the 36 or 37-yard line. A little trash talking going on, young man. It's 34-8. Look at the scoreboard. It's what they say on the field. Look at the scoreboard. 3:21 here.
We just had a 30-yard gain, and he's wanting to talk smack.
I love it. High school football. High school football. Here we go. First down for the Raiders. And that speed play has really worked tonight, and I think the speed has been the difference in the game tonight.
I think you're exactly right. Aubrey looks again. We got trips down to one side and twins to the other.
Quick throw to that Snell kid who can catch just about anything, and he was hit hard. It looked like he got dragged down, and he's got something to say. I like it.
It almost looked, the way his head reacted, it almost looked like it was a face mask, but the side judge was right there on it, so it may have looked like that. I couldn't see it. The Long County bench was blocking our view, but just the reaction of the way Legondrick's head moved, it looked like he may have had a face mask. But anyway, it's 2nd and 7.
Our ace package with our twins, we're going to bring Trey Stewart in motion. This time we're going to hand it to Trey. He drops it, picks it up, kicks it, picks it up again after a loss, and he's still running and gets down the sideline. Wow. What a play by Stewart as he literally dropped the ball, kicked it, picked it up, dropped it, kicked it, then took off down the sideline and actually gained 3 yards on the play.
Actually, he lost about 3, but anyway.
Well, the first spot. He looked like he got some. 2:53 there, 34-8. It's going to be 3rd down and about 12.
I hit him in a bad spot. He handed it off to him right between the numbers.
Well, you can tell Trey is raw around the edges, is learning. It's really his first year playing.
Sure is.
He had to sit last year as he was kind of transferred in or whatever they say, moved in. But he's done a very good job, and he's learning on the go. Aubrey in shotgun this time. He drops back. He pumps it down the sideline, throws a quick slant, and was that ball caught?
It was.
What a catch by Xavier. That's Xavier. Is that Xavier
Hayes? Yes, it is.
Mr. Hands on the field there.
He made up for the drop, didn't
he? A 12-yard pass, and that ball was really thrown in a good spot because we had somebody on his back and over the top. What a catch by Xavier.
My hat's off to Xavier. He's had a very good night tonight, and that was an outstanding catch to keep the drive going.
14-13 in the 4th quarter in Hazelhurst, Georgia. Jeff Davis is on top. Aubrey barks the signal. We've got trips to the left. Ron Johnson is in. Has our 3rd receiver here. Ignacio up top, one safety in the middle of the field. And we got a delay of game called on the Raiders. So that's going to back us up to 1st and 15.
Yeah, it was taking a little bit of time. We've also got Wesley Cawthorn in it at the tailback position.
Wesley gave us our first score of the game when he come out, and on the second play of the game, he ran that ball in a good run. Remember, we've got to name a play of the game.
Yeah, he really looks good. He's quick. He's quick to the hole. He's really quick in the middle. Before they can look up, if he just gets a little bit of a crease, he's
sometimes where Wesley gets in trouble is he leans that head forward. Aubrey going to take it and pull it, make a move, and a missed tackle, and a couple jukes by our quarterback who don't juke much.
Gets back to the line of scrimmage. So we're going to have 2nd
and 10.
Xavier Hayes checks back in as Ron Johnson goes off to the side.
Ron's been around the program a lot, product of the program, done a good job.
Yep.
Hung in there, been to every practice, and not missed many if he's missed any at all because of work. Kudos to that young man.
I'd like to see him get him a 6.
It'd be nice.
Sure would.
Well, I tell you, we haven't talked much about the Mr. Snell kid. I can never say his first name.
Yeah.
But he has played good tonight on both sides of the ball. And we got another delay of game on the Raiders as my man's getting ready to get this game over. He's ready to go home. His wife just calls there. I got some greens on the oven.
Minute 33 seconds left, and we back up again. Now it's 2nd and 15. We gained 5 to get our yardage back, and now we're backing it back up again. I I don't know who or what is not in a rhythm. We've not had this problem all game long, and we've got the same personnel in, looks like.
We're probably trying a few things. Aubrey drops back, and he's got a man. Safety other. What a catch! Touchdown! What a throw and catch by Aubrey Carter to Ignacio Washington. And a good job as he had to keep both feet in. My man's ready to go to the next level. He said not 1 foot, but I'll keep 2 feet in.
And the referee was right on top of it. That ball was a perfectly thrown ball. And it was a great catch. He split 2 defenders. I mean, how do you draw it up any better?
Get over the top. And if we learned anything, we just learned about humility. That was the same man that was
running his mouth
a little bit. And the game has a way of humbling you down. Great job of execution by the Raiders after a couple of delay of games. And Dylan Kelly is going to attempt the extra point here. Aubrey to hold. They get a good rush, and I think they got a piece of it, and it's going to fall off to the left as that young man has hustled number 2 all night. It's 40-8 here, 1:26 left in the third quarter. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
Up as our kickoff team has got a lot of playing time tonight.
They sure have, and that's always a good thing. 44-7, Ware on top as they've got their third and fourth string in the game now. Jeff Davis 14, McIntosh 13, and there's a pooch kick by Aubrey, and the young man fair catches it at about the 36-yard line, and that's where Lone County will take over and try to score, as it's been few tonight.
I expect us to keep in some key personnel on our defense, but I'm expecting now that we're going to bring in some young folks and get them some playing time.
That's right. Got a little headset problem here as it's wanting to come off. Wayne County losing to Liberty County 12-3, and Wayne County's supposed to be better than that. Now taking, they're going to hand it to number 23, who gets a little crease, a gain of about 4 or 5 on the play. Second down and 5 for the Blue Tide. Really paying attention to that Jeff Davis McIntosh score, as it would be big if Jeff Davis could win tonight.
Just throw everything up, and we'll put us all back in an even race.
Now they're going to hand it number 22 or 23. He shoots up in the hole on the gain of a first down for the Raiders. We've got a lot of young. No, we don't. Looked like we had some new numbers in there, but we're still playing our guys, just rotating them in. We definitely play team ball this year.
We didn't see anything out of number 23, Eric Crawford, just a sophomore, but he's been quite the spark plug since he's come in the second half.
Number 8, he's fast. He gets a crease and he gained, but he goes down quick as Demetrius is hunting down there.
And he ain't wanting to get up.
Maybe Demetrius got him on the play. I thought he jumped over the top of him, but just a punishing hit, and he does get up, a gain of 11. And
you talk about a kid that's probably 5'8" and weighs about 185 pounds. He's very, very thick, but very, very athletic. He's quick. He can stop on a dime, and he doesn't have a bad arm, even though I will say maybe his mechanics is a little bit off. But
Tripp Stapleton, it looks like, is going to come in as number 8. They're going to bring him off and check him. They don't want to get him hurt. 40-8, it's a long season left to go in this game. Still a lot of time left, 3:10 in the third quarter. And I don't know if the clock guy over there is paying attention or not. I'm sorry. That was seconds. Good job. My fault. Number 17 going to come in. He's going to hand it off and follow his blockers, but he's met in the hole. Wesley Cothran.
Demetrius Williams.
KJ Brown.
Number 23.
Man.
Devontae Merritt. It was a host.
When you add Jacob Carver back in here. Really, really have a good team. And I'm going to tell you, Long County's got something to work with. Coach Flott left, and he was here from, I think, from Florida for a few years. Had the program kind of heading in the right direction. It's in the end of the third quarter is what's happened here, but they got a young coach in, and they might could do something.
You know, I think you're right. He does have something to work with. This Tripp Stapleton, he is a junior, but we're talking about a 6'4", 220-pound quarterback here. So I don't know if that was just giving number 8 a breather or exactly what was happening, but looks like Stapleton has his hat off. So we're lining up now to begin the fourth quarter.
And 21 now to 13. Jeff Davis has added a score on in the fourth quarter. And our Red Raiders are coming out, holding the guns up. I'm just going to, I feel it, Rev. I'm going to hold it up with them.
You know, I actually got them up, too.
Guns in the air. Bang, bang. Number 8's back in the game for Long County. Just took him out to give him a breather as he's took a punishment at times tonight from this defense. And it looks like we're going to empty the middle of the field now. We're going to man up here. It's our cornerbacks. We got about 7 in the box, maybe 8. Going to take it, going to hand it to 21. He tries to bounce it outside, breaks a tackle or two, and here he goes. He's rumbling down the sideline as the Raiders got a little sloppy there. One of the few plays tonight, they've missed some tackles. And a first down for Long County. Coffee 20-7 now over Effingham. A big region game for Coffee County. Sounds like Ware County's the team to beat in the region.
You know, that was up in the air in the beginning. I also hear Glen Academy's got a very, very good team this year, too. So
Coffee knocked Glen off last week.
Did they really?
Beat them to death.
Okay, maybe they don't.
Number 8 hands the ball to number 21. He's got a hole, but he's met hard by our main man, Demetrius Williams.
Yep, when he gets his hand on them, they stop. Demetrius is playing with a sore wrist tonight. You can see from the very get-go he's had his wrist taped up, and he scored touchdowns. He's caught passes. He's threw passes. And I don't think I would be wrong in saying that he is leading the team in tackles.
Him and Wesley Cawthorn have been in on a lot of them, that's for sure. Number 8 drops back. He's going to throw it deep. Ontario Moore in coverage, and it goes up. Touchdown as he just caught it over our guy. And the guy flips the ball to Ontario. And he's played very good for us, but just got beat on that play. So that's
he got his head around.
14.
He had him played, yeah. So 40-14 with 10 minutes and 43 seconds left. You know, sooner or later, when you got 6'3", 6'4" receivers, you keep throwing it up. Sooner or later, you're going to get, you're going to get something, and I think that's what happened. Ontario may be 5'8". Yep. And he weighs about 155 pounds.
They're lined up in the same extra point as we are. 21 is back, and he's going to take it, and they're going to go for 2. They're going to try to run it in, and they do. Unless his knee was down, they're going to touchdown. 2-point conversion is good. I'm sorry. That makes it 40-16. It should be. Scoreboard showing 15. 10:43 here left in the fourth quarter. It's early. You're listening to 93.5, the Eagle.
Kofer on the field, kind of barking instructions to our deep guy, telling him to get to the wedge.
Yeah, because it looks like we're expecting an onside kick is what we're lining up for, and he's the only deep man back. Franklin's our senior, another product of the team, and that's what we keep seeing. These guys are sticking with it, and that's when you begin building programs.
That's exactly right. That's a good point.
So we're going to see here. They're lined up. You're going to see if they're going to attempt it or not. And nope, he's going to kick it deep to Franklin. He's going to catch it at about, he drops it, but he picks it up.
We got a wedge.
He's got a hole or so.
He'll
And
step
Franklin's
in
going to jump up in there, and a good return. But he's brought down by a host of Long County Blue Tide, but he crosses, brings it out to the 26. Good return by Franklin Brinson.
Take a moment to recognize some of our Blue Tides.
Named him early.
Tony Duncan, Century 21.
When his young career, turn up would come out, and all the kids, and that's what he would always yell before the game, turn up. So I call him Turn Up Brinson.
We're actually keeping some of our first team on there on the field. I don't know. There's been a fall off. I don't think coach is quite ready to say we're going to turn it over to our to our second teams and our JV. He's wanting to keep the pressure on a little bit.
Oh man, that's got to be a illegal shift. They're not going to call it. Brody Fitchett's going to take the ball and try to get outside, and he does. He's holding on by his shirt, and he's still on his feet, and he's got the sideline. He gets a block by Ignacio. He jumps back up inside, and what a run. 11, 12-yard gain by Fitchett, and he should have been down days ago.
He has had some kind of game.
He's a little pinball, just bouncing off of people.
Keeps those little feet just churning.
And that was a good block. Got a good block downfield by our wide receiver, Ignacio. Good job for him.
Made a good block, sure did.
A surprise score in single A. Turner County 44, Charlton nothing, and that is the final on the Honda South Georgia Game of the Week.
Wow.
Dawson Jewell in at quarterback, and he's going to hand it to that Fitchett guy who goes up the middle and just dragging folks. I can't say it. Frogs, whatever. Gave him about 2 on the play.
Yeah, he got hit right in the face by that big number 25 for them, Jamin Davis. We've called his name, and he's been in on a lot tonight. He's just more athletic than anybody on the field. As far as Long County is concerned, he and their quarterback.
KJ and Cawthorn come on the field to give Addison
Jewell is the quarterback.
Anthony Madison a break. Jewell's going to take it, and he's going to hand it to Brody, who gets it up the middle, and he gets hit, but not before a gain of about 3 or 4.
About 4
that's
yards.
Be third down and manageable for the Raiders.
We're going to burn that clock. We're just going to run it.
And we should. Jewell's in on probably his 3rd series of the night, maybe his 4th series. And he's going to take the snap, and he's going to hand it to Fitchett again, who's got a hole and a first down across the 50, 45 down to the 40.
Great blocking by our offensive line.
A good job by our offensive line, like you said. And now we're giving it to Brody Fitchett. And Rev, we've talked about it. We are doing this again without our stud, our horse, our go-to guy, the guy who toted us late last year. Jewell going to take it, roll out. He's got a man wide open and just too strong as he was getting rushed on the play.
Yeah. Jewell's just a sophomore, is that right, this year?
Just a sophomore.
That is it looks like going to be our quarterback for the future. He's got all kind of tools. Good-looking athlete. He's quick. He's strong. Got a good arm. But you can tell just then he was rolling to his left. He's a right-handed quarterback. As he rolled to his left, he didn't quite get his feet set and turned around, his shoulders turned like he should. But all of that comes with practice.
Going to take it, and he's going to hand it to Cawthorn now. Cawthorn dancing around, and a gain of about 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 5 as we've ran the ball well. And we're going to have to name our ATC Broadband play of the game coming up at the end. Be sure to stay with us for our post-game show as well, as we'll hear from Coach Kofer. Maybe we can get some interviews from our players, maybe a few. Maybe we can talk to Ametris Williams, who is in at quarterback right now, and he's going to shift Wesley Cawthorn to his left. Demetrius is going to take it, and he's going to wait, and he shoots it up. And he's got a big gain, dragging folks down to the 25-yard line. First down, Raiders.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm about ready to see Demetrius call it a night.
They went for his knees that time.
That's right. Yeah, we got somebody that stepped in and almost said exactly the same thing that we just said. We're about ready to see our big guy, Demetrius Williams. He's played. We don't want to see him get hurt with this kind of
still in. This time he's going to handle a little counter play. We haven't seen this year. And some hitting going on and helmets flying from Long County. 32, Wesley Cawthorn gains 3 yards, maybe 4. And that clock is ticking, and it can't tick fast enough. 40-16. As from the beginning, from the opening start of the game, the Raiders offense has moved the ball at will.
5 minutes and 40 seconds left. Clock ticking. Demetrius Williams lined up at quarterback. He shifts.
Horseman package, and we're going to hand a counter.
And we fumble.
And they pick it up, and there's no one around him. As we try to counter play, the only guy that can catch him is not going to. Touchdown, Blue Tide.
I don't think we had the right personnel in there to run that play that time.
We got flags flying in from somewhere. I don't know. They threw it, and it was back. I don't know if that's going to be a block in the back or what, but you can consider that a gift from Bacon County, Long County, as we just kind of wrap that present up, give it to them.
That's right.
We were just trying a new play there. We got Laundry on the field.
Personal foul against us. Evidently, we showed an attitude. I hope nobody gets kicked off the field or kicked off. Personal foul against them. Touchdown's good, and they're going to penalize us on the kickoff. 5 minutes and 17 seconds left, and we've got 40 to 22.
That's right.
And we've not had an answer for their 2-point conversion yet.
They just take the snap and run straight in. When it comes to this, it's man on man. This time it looks like we got Demetrius lined up to take it. And they're going to try to throw it.
He's going to score again.
Touchdown. Or 2-point conversion. 40 to 24 here, 5:17 in the fourth quarter. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle. Just talking about the play, a little counter play we're trying to work on and struggled with all year long, but kudos to the coaching staff and just trying to get it to work. And those things about those counter plays is if you can stop penetration, those things can break for a big game.
Well, that right there, it may have been a big game, but that was just a miss exchange. You got one running back handing off to another running back, and it didn't look good from the very start. He was fumbling it as he was going into the hole. I don't really know if the handoff was handed high. It looked like he may have tried to hand it to him up on his shoulder pads in the middle of his chest instead of his breadbasket.
However, I will take 40 points. 40 points early, and here we go. And this time they are going to try to kick it, and it goes through, and we get it. Goes through our front line because it was kicked kind of hard, but guess who fell on it? Number 2, Brody Fitchett. Boy, 2, 1, 11, 10, 32. Has played very well for us tonight.
I sure have. 5 minutes and just about 5 minutes left, 40 to 24.
And final from Hazelhurst, Georgia. Jeff Davis, 21, McIntosh, 13. That kind of evens the playing field out, like you said, and gives us an opportunity.
We got problems. We don't know who's coming in, who's not. Looks like we're going to take a timeout. We're not going to take a timeout. We're heading for a delay if we're not careful.
We still got Demetrius in at quarterback. He shifts him, and he takes the snap. We jumped a little early. Wesley met in the backfield drop at the line of scrimmage. And if we're not careful, this thing can get close.
Oh, Coach Kofer is getting very, very frustrated. He calls a timeout. He's about fixing to have church for these boys. And we're going to take a timeout with 4 minutes and 16 seconds left. You're listening to Red Raider Radio on 93.5 The Eagle.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. auto owner's insurance.
Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Still having church, prayer meetings, what I call it. And it's when a coach throws off his headset and walks out into the middle of the field. He's good and fed up with our effort right now. And we're just trying to carry it to the house. But if we're not careful, stranger things have happened with 4 minutes left in a football game and somebody to come back and be able to score 16 points. We're only 2 touchdowns away for them making this a ball game. And we need to be able to control the ball here, 2nd and 10.
Demetrius takes the snap. He's going to get it and run outside. We miss a block, and Osseo missed one on that play. We're going to go down to Shane Bennett, our Eyes on the Field, brought to you by Family Vision Care. Shane, what was the confusion down that time for our offense?
Well, there was a little bit of confusion everywhere on the field right then, but bottom line, Coach Kofer said you have taken your foot off the pedal. He was giving them a hard time about just taking that that lead that we had and just kind of laying down on it. And he told them, you will take this ball down the field and score.
Well, it's 3rd down now. It's going to be 4th down, and we're going to be short about 3 yards, 2 long yards, and see what the Raiders do. And I hope we don't get a little we need to punt this ball away here.
Sure do. We need to give them a long field to work on, and we're not going to do it.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to get a 1st down.
Good call. That's why Coach Kofer is the man.
Yep. We get a 1st down, which is big. We're going to let that clock run now. They still looks like they still got 3 timeouts left. I don't know what they're going to try to do, if they're going to try to kill the clock or they're just going to concede. But with two touchdowns down, I'm starting to call some timeouts.
Demetrius still in. He's going to hand it to Cawthorn, who got the 1st down, and now he's got a gain of 4. No, that's a gain of 2. Sometimes I get confused because they hand the ball off about 4 yards in the backfield.
Yeah.
Was a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6 for the Raiders.
I'm curious as to why Demetrius is running at quarterback right now. Maybe he's more of the run package.
There he goes. He breaks through.
There he goes.
He's still going. He's across the 40, and he's rumbling people down. They can't take him at 35-yard line. 1st down, Raiders.
Maybe that's why he's in there.
There he goes. He ran through there.
Good-looking athlete. I'm proud of Demetrius Williams. He's got a heart as big as this football field always has had.
We're rushing it here, and Demetrius takes a snap in that horseman package and bounces back up into the middle. Gain of 5.
In comes Jewell, and out goes Demetrius, and that may be it.
I'm wondering.
That may be the night for Demetrius.
I'm guessing they're giving Aubrey a rest. I hope he's not injured, as we have seen Aubrey finish the game at these spots. Maybe he's just not the run package. Jewell's going to get a hole and slam it up in there, but he gets stopped, but not for a gain of 4. Good run by our young quarterback.
Well, I see Aubrey. I see Aubrey on the sideline over there. He looks like everything's fine. I don't think we're just not going to throw the football. And
we should.
KJ's set in at quarterback position now, and he's going to pound it.
And that's going to be 3rd down and 3rd down run, and I don't know. He's going to be close to a Raiders 1st down.
I believe he got it, Matt. Quarterback, what have you thought?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm thinking at this moment in time, could this clock not run out? Let's go.
Minute and 15 seconds left, and
we have literally made a trip down to the hottest place on earth.
I'm telling you, boys, they've got a 10 press box up here and didn't turn on the air, and we come into a sweat box tonight.
KJ Brown gets the handoff from Dawson and falls forward for a gain of 2. And I don't think we don't have many negative plays at all. That's one of the good things about our offense this year. We execute at a very, very high level.
You reckon Coach Kofer's going to? No, he's not. He's going to hand it off to KJ. There he goes.
They almost stopped as if somebody blew the whistle on that play, it looked like. KJ was running really high.
Yeah.
And we're under 30 seconds now, 40-24. Bacon County's going to finish it off. Be sure to stay tuned. We're going to name the ATC Broadband Play of the Game. We're going to go down and talk to Coach Ken Kofer and hear his thoughts. And we're going to throw it deep right now. Wide open touchdown.
LaGondrick Snell.
LaGondrick Snell as we stuck it in the belly
And the heart.
And the heart. And we're getting some reallys up in the booth. Yeah, you know, good. Great call. I love it.
That just shows you the heart of Coach Kid Kofer.
There we go.
Hey,
Yeah, we're
boy, I don't know.
Called classic.
He's standing
classic
across.
guys and everything else up here. Don't you love it when you travel down here and just take on a team and beat them down?
Well, he's standing across the field. We're standing up here in the press box with all these Long County fans. They turn around and looking at us. Hey.
Classic guys. I love it, though, Rev. I love it. I'm gonna be honest.
We got to
with
hit
you.
an extra point.
And we finally do. Dylan Kelly.
He called it no good.
That young man, number 2 for Long County, has given effort all night long. 12 seconds left to go here, and it's 47-24. The Red Raiders have added a late touchdown pass, Dawson Jewell to Snell. You're listening to 93.5, The Eagle.
There, per Shane Bennett, as he told, as Coach Kofer told our players at the last time out, said we're going to go down there and score, and when you tell your players are going to score, then you go score. So that's exactly what Coach Ken Kofer did. 46-24.
Statesboro 7, Brunswick 6, Ware County 44-7 final. And they're going to kick it down and roll it down there. The Raiders do. 10 seconds still, and the clock's still going as it's supposed to stop, but they're just going to let it run out here, get out of here. And there you have it. 47-24 is your final. Is that right, or is it 46-24?
46-24. We missed the extra point.
Oh, I thought we made that.
It looked like it split the uprights, but they called it no good. I have no idea if it did. It looked good, but I wasn't at the angle. So 46-0. Your Bacon County Red Raiders come down here at 46-0, 46-24. Your Bacon County Red Raiders come down here and make a statement, and that puts us 1-1 in the region, 2-2 in overall. 3-2 overall now. That's our 5th game, and we got a big open date next week, which is something that is very, very needed.
Yep, it's needed. We need to rest, get Jacob Carver rested up, get Demetrius rested up. They played very well tonight. Well-executed game and a good job by our coaches towards the end. And we got a little talking going on down here with our coaches. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
Chipping that's going on in the middle of the field as coaches are having a discussion, and I have all ideas that had everything to do with that late touchdown pass. Long County didn't like it. They did have 3 timeouts left and chose not to call the timeout, so they were ready to concede the game, but for some reason Coach Kofer felt like he needed to run that play. And I think Shane is right, and I think you are right in saying that he told them we were going to score, and that's what he meant to do. You are going to have to be the judge whether you thought it was the right thing or not. Matt, quarterback.
Yeah, we live in a world. We just live in a world these days where nobody can do anything right. But I am on the side of Coach Ken Kofer in that play. Afterwards, we have to keep our attitudes in check. It's like you said, you got a young team, and you want to send a message. We're worried that our young team will fall down after a big loss, and it's just good football play. We just got to stay after it.
You know, in the past, one of the problems for us at Bacon County, we've been okay with mediocrity, and I think Coach Crawford is trying to send the message we're not going to be mediocre anymore. Here again, you're going to have to make the judge or be the judge on whether or not you thought it was a good play or not. He's not been hired to make friends. He's been hired to win football games and motivate our football team to carry it to the next level. We're tired of going to the playoff one time, every year and then get put out the first round. We're trying to push it farther, and we need an attitude that says that we will not quit, we will not stop.
We scored our 40 points like we wanted to tonight and finished the game off. And we're going to try to get a hold of Shane. I noticed that Shane's headsets are off down there, but we will talk to Coach Crawford, and we will talk to some players. We're going to go back to the studio for a few minutes. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.